Yeah, because that was too bright. Bright light.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. This bitch got me paying her. I don't know why this song is in my head. So crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what bitch?
Oh, no, the Bruno Mars song. That is the
what bitch?
Oh my God. Bitch,
that's the TikTok. What bitch?
Oh my God.
And then they be like, oh, no.
I needed that song released.
you.
I need that song released like 5 years ago. This bitch got me. Okay, all right. Good morning, Jay Black. What's going on?
Morning. What's today? Today is Tuesday. December 27th, 28th.
28th.
Yeah.
28th. We here. Good morning.
How was your night? You good?
Night was good. My daughter birthday yesterday. She's out at the hotel party.
Happy birthday.
19 out there running them streets. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Birthday time. Oh, and I made my fantasy league. I'm going to the championship. It's the week right here. It's the last week. All my fantasy football people, if you with me, that means you're in the finals. That means you're playing for the ship. This is it. Do we win this week? We win all the bread.
So you're really invested, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, this is $1,000 league. I mean, this is a good league. I take that bread. I mean, it ain't a lot, but it's a lot. Like, you get it? Yeah.
Fantasy football. Shawn Robinson, before I move on. Good morning, Michael, Shawn, and the TOLs. When life throws rocks at you, lay them down and use them as the foundation for achieving your wildest dreams.
I like that.
Shout out to Shawn Robinson.
I'm reposting that, Shawn.
I like that one.
I don't know about that.
They hurt.
I like that.
Let me read that again. When life throws rocks.
I never heard of that.
I mean, Shawn, I like it. I'm not saying it's not dope, but I'm just saying I don't know if that's repostable. I don't know. I mean, it was good.
Like
that was good.
I like it.
I like it.
Kind of typical. All right.
Nice and positive.
I don't know. Mo. Good morning. How was your night last night?
I did not sleep very well. The little Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is is sick.
Oh, what
so
is
he
COVID?
Well,
everything you sick nowadays. Everything COVID.
So I'm nervous about that because he was exposed twice before he came to me. And so I've been scrambling, trying to look all over Atlanta for a place that has a testing center that I could just kind of walk in and get the test. CVS are all out of the take-home test. And last night I wasn't feeling my best, sweating. So I'm like, but yeah, he's burning up. I just broke his fever this morning and it spiked again. So.
And he's a young.
This has nothing to do with the child. This bitch got me taking the test.
I'm so sick of COVID. I'm so sick of just these viruses that are going around. I was just sick a week ago. I do not want to go back there.
You gave it to him. It was you.
No. Actually, my nephew in Arkansas and his wife have it. And then before he left, he was with my uncle who also has it. So I'm just praying that the baby just has like a nasty little bug. And
Autumn has a nasty little bug that turned out to be the flu, and we gave her a test. So yeah, fuck COVID.
Yeah, I'm not gonna claim it, but we're definitely trying to find somewhere today to get for both of us to get tested. Well, all three of us to get tested.
Smoke a blunt has sex. All right.
Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Adrian.
Johnny, how? What we saying?
No, I'm just saying, Kathy Black, Adrian, Stacy Mitchell. What up? Good morning.
What up? Good morning, y'all. Jay said it. Okay. Shawnee, how was your night last night?
It was good. We had track practice, so.
I saw the joint. Somebody growing the fuck up like crazy for real.
She is on
She's
it.
on some different level, like her little. Yeah, ain't no little about that no more.
Her form is coming together, and that was even her best one that I taped. I was like, I should take the other one.
It's about to be a problem out here.
Yes. The
Might as well
other
line
one
my
is hurt. She's injured. So Tam, I got to take her Thursday to get cleared because they don't want her out there. But she's throwing and running this year. Tam is going to run 200 and throw her shot put.
Damn, little girl's
That's
gonna be a problem.
amazing.
The problem is about to happen. All right, so
That's a T-shirt, Jay.
Yeah, I see that. It's Lady Q. I don't know if you're up. Yeah.
What was the t-shirt? Oh, fuck COVID.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, for real, I can give a damn at this point. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, y'all taking us too far right now. Y'all making people like everybody got it now. Like, everybody has somebody that they know who has it.
I know at least 10 people right now who actually have COVID. I just
The entire NBA has COVID. The NFL has COVID.
But
Everybody got
when you
COVID.
got vaccinated, you're not going to die from it, though.
no,
Apparently,
but
that's
some
what
people
happened.
are really sick and they are vaccinated. So J Black, don't say
Not
that.
life threatening, though. I haven't heard about life threatening.
Well,
And are you really going to hear about
we
it?
talked about that last night with me. And when I was in the hospital for COVID wasn't the issue. The issue was the pneumonia, not the COVID. They
Yeah.
treated that quick. That wasn't the problem. I couldn't come home not because of COVID, but because of pneumonia. And that's what I had to, when I got home, had to keep rehabbing to get better. It's not COVID. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shelley, we heard that they changing the 10 days back quarantine. They trying to knock it down to 4 or 5 days. So,
Why is that?
That's crazy.
So what that tell you?
because
Because they want the games to happen. They want the games to happen. They want everybody to play the
Oh,
game.
it's Super Bowl.
It's Super Bowl, Pro Bowl.
The NFL and the NBA have changed their whole protocol because they're like, all right, that's enough. Everybody's good. Everybody get back on in there.
no, Mike think it's because of money. And so they
Oh,
It is.
what the fuck do you think
damn
it's
right.
about? What do you think they think?
it's
He
about
over there
money.
laughing.
Everybody get back in there.
The CDC also stated the recovery time is less days now.
Yeah,
It used to be 10 days. But if you got a 3-pointer, it's 6 days. If you can shoot a 3-pointer, it's 6 days. Everybody get your asses back in there.
A 50-yard TD.
If you're a good defensive or offensive player, what you say? Okay, 4 days. 4 days. Get your ass back in there. These white people ain't shit. Like, whatever. These white
And the
people ain't shit.
CDC wants us to prepare for a zombie apocalypse too. Don't forget that.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, because people ain't at work. Yeah, you get COVID, you out of work. Everybody got to quarantine. Like Mo, if her son has it, she got to quarantine. Like it affects literally that's snowball effect.
And we did that before the holidays because somebody in his class again had COVID and they had to shut the class down and then the school down.
Kathy said, Mike, when Jay Black is saying good morning to us, can you be a little more enthusiastic? No, the fuck I can. Like, this motherfucker's been in my life for like 15 years. Like, why would I be
longer than that? Yes.
Yeah, like what the
fuck?
She's
saying to show the people love. It ain't about how long we've been friends. It's good morning, Kathy Day One Black. Like I call her Kathy Day One Black because she's been around with us since day one.
Yeah.
Supposed to show Kathy some love. Adrian always supports. Stacey,
Kathy, you know we love you, but I'm tired. Shelly. Fuck out of here.
Oh, Shelly. If you read on the CDC website, there are tips to prepare for the zombie apocalypse. I'm wondering where the zombies coming from.
My girls have been telling me about the zombie apocalypse for like 3. Listen, if the zombies come out, I'm not fighting. I'm dead. I'm not living a life where I gotta fight zombies, y'all. Like if the zombie apocalypse happens and they come marching down the street, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for my kids, and then I'm gonna tap out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Not marching down the street.
Yeah, that's what they do. If you ever watch these movies, they just come marching down the street. Yes, slow as hell. Might be tired in the morning. Tired. It's the morning. Everybody's tired. Everybody's tired.
Yeah, right, Mo.
Yes.
Ain't nobody not tired up in here. Essential workers busting our ass at work.
Yeah, they got to work longer hours. The essential workers, yeah, people that makes sense. And they doing a job with 2 people and 3 people because the other ones can't work. And now, wow, good point, Stacey. So her morale got to be down at work. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's real.
morale
COVID is
would be
real.
down because when you have to do extra, the companies that are making money should be like, we're gonna raise your salary now. Like now.
But if they ain't making the money, how can they raise it?
They are always making money because they're still getting tax benefits from everything for everything they're doing during COVID. Raise the money. You want people to work, raise the money, God damn it.
Good morning.
Raise the money so everybody, so after a 6-hour shift, you're like, oh, this is what I made. Yup.
No, you can't be stressed at work. Stacey says she cussing folks out. No, then you're gonna get fired. You can't be stressed, Stacey.
Stacey, where do you work, or what line of work are you in?
First of all, Stacey, why are you cursing people out?
Listen, sometimes people need to be cussed out at work.
No, okay, all right, y'all. You know that's not an option, right? That's
It's a girl in my job that needs to be cussed out. I told
sometimes
her
people deserve to be cussed out.
Why Black and Hispanic people always got that option at work? Like people need to be cursed. No, they don't.
Yes, she does because she's rude. And I told her, I said, somebody gonna close that hole on the side of your neck. It's not gonna be me.
Jesus.
Because I understand that I only got to deal with you for about 15 seconds a day. But you gonna catch the right one walking up in here on the right day, and they gonna fuck you up.
They gonna tap that ass.
And the other manager heard me say it to her, and he was like, "Yeah, well, somebody gonna whoop her ass."
Oh, Stacey's in banking. That's probably one of the harder jobs.
She in banking talking about fucking people up. Shut up, Stacey.
That's probably one of the harder jobs.
Shut
people,
up.
Especially when somebody come up to your teller window and they negative and they want to argue with you about the fees.
Mo, don't feed into that shit.
I'm just saying, girl, I get it.
I'm a real estate agent. I'm about to fuck people up. Shut up. Shut the
Yeah, they like, no, y'all waived them fees because of COVID.
My
God.
Kershaw every day. Wait,
right.
Y'all are crazy as hell. Like Stacey, we love you, but goddamn, like, come on, y'all. Like, we can't keep that cursing the like you are a real estate agent cursing people out. Like, come on, stop. Like, there does have to be some self-discipline at some point. At some point. We can't be we can't be fucking 16-year-olds all the time, and we're like, oh, we gonna curse this person out. We sound like fucking kids.
But some people need to hear it, Mike.
No, y'all act like kids. Like adults don't act like adults no more. Everybody's like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. No, bitch, you got a salary. You know how many times I couldn't say what I wanted to say to people because I was making a salary and I actually had the kid. Jay, why do you have your microphone looking like
the hell is that?
dildo? What's
I
going
know
on?
it looked like I was trying to say something.
That's the cover. Stop with the dildo pause. That was the cover.
No, you paused. I'm not pausing. You paused.
You talking about the dildo? Why would you think?
Yes, what it looked like.
Oh, what it look like?
It looked like the tip of a dick.
Yes.
Y'all idiots.
God, don't get mad at us.
Somebody stood in front of the camera and all
Don't get mad at us because you sus right now. Because you sus right now. Don't get mad at us.
Finish your thought, please.
Childish ass people. Childish ass. I'm gonna beat somebody's ass. Somebody got to be told.
I ain't whooping nobody ass because I don't want to cough up their bail money. I got too much to lose. But I do feel like in certain instances, some people need to be cussed out.
All right, so when you lose, when you cuss somebody out and you lose your job, don't get mad. Don't start.
I have learned how to cuss people out without cursing.
You have learned.
It's an art form,
but you have learned.
Yes.
Everybody else thinks it's an Instagram moment.
I don't
give a. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm gonna say what I gotta. Let me tell you something. If you ain't. Yeah, some of y'all be like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. No, you ain't gonna say shit unless your financial situation is correct.
Right.
How about that?
All right.
I don't say nothing unless I don't give a damn. But exactly. I walked out the job one day because of that girl. She's so rude, and I'm like, you know what? You get somebody else to do this today. I'm going back home. Ain't nobody. And it was one of them days. But if I was about 37, I would have reached over that counter and grabbed her and knocked all them goddamn computers down and tore her ass up and gave them that jacket and that shirt.
You would have had a Walgreens moment.
I would have I've been on my way back to jail.
And that would have meant and that would have got you what? What would that have got?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was about 37.
Yeah, but still 37 is old as fuck.
And now, years. I won't do that. Yeah, I won't do that. I just told her somebody else gonna do it. I only got to deal with you about.
Nasty nice. 33 years of banking.
Oof,
We
you done
love you.
seen
So
it
Stacey,
all.
she's the nasty nice person at the bank. She's the one that
Your account is -13, and you have to put money in the account, sir, in order to bring it up to date.
Should be looking at people balances being shady.
Sir.
Shady.
Okay, he ain't got no money.
Yeah,
Whatever,
Ass.
Jeanette.
all right, what stories we got, y'all? What stories
But
we got?
speaking of jobs and not being able to speak your mind, sometimes in life, when it follows you when you do speak your mind, and when you're not at work, you're held accountable for what things. Because there was this New York cop. She wasn't at work. She gave a lap dance at their Christmas party for a couple of co-workers, and she ended up getting in trouble for something she did off work. She wasn't in uniform. She wasn't working. She was off duty, and it was a dare, and they dared her to give her lieutenant a lap dance, and she did. I think we might even have that clip.
Yeah.
Well,
we don't have a clip of the dance.
Oh, the dance?
Oh, you ain't got a clip of the dance?
No, you send me the
okay,
apology.
It's fine. Well, yeah, we can pull that up probably on YouTube. Jeez. But yeah, so it was a nice lap dance too, Mike. It was nice. I had to give her credit. Like she was. I thought she was like a Jamaican at one point. The way she was winding
Let me
it up.
see. Let me go find.
No, you got to find the clip. You got to get that. It's actually in that same piece I sent you. But should you be held accountable for things you do off duty and off work? Like if you're not at work right now, Mo, and should you be held accountable for your actions when you're on your own time?
With him, he's a civil servant. So, and she's a civil servant, and it comes down to the code of ethics. So some jobs that you're on also has a code of ethics. And if you break that during or after you take off the uniform, you're held accountable.
And I'm assuming Mike don't agree.
Not all jobs are like that, but
I just think people who actually do this are so stupid dummies, and they don't deserve my time.
Yeah, like, still representing the company, Kathy.
Fuck a company. If you give your boss a lap dance, what do you think is going to happen?
You either getting a raise or you getting fired.
Yes, you either.
There's no in between.
Getting a raise or
promotion.
Wait,
like literally, she's like, I'm upset because and then she made a quote. If I was a guy, this wouldn't be a big deal. If you were a guy, the guy wouldn't have done a lap dance for another guy. Like, dog.
Is that her head?
Oh my god.
That's her.
Is
butt.
that her head?
Well, her head is
her
blurred out, but the black and white thing is her butt.
Oh, honey.
Oh,
honey.
You're fired.
Hey, look at it.
Oh, honey.
And I'm afraid of the wig. I'm afraid.
But is that really like a lap dance? But is that really like a lap dance? And does he have his hands on her thighs? Okay.
He's holding on.
She's the life of the party. She's having fun. She did the little lap dance. She twined it in.
That was a little bit more than
Let me tell y'all something that's gonna start it up. Let me tell you what the problem is with women. Y'all got bamboozled, and we fucked it up. We made y'all act like guys. And y'all went into it and started acting like guys. That's some guy activity right there. My boss is sitting here, and I know people are videotaping it, and I'm gonna go jump on him anyway. Like that pushed y'all back like 30 years right now. That chick pushed y'all back like 30 years right now.
So why did the guys ask her? Why did the co-workers say, "Hey, we dare you to give the lieutenant a lap dance," and the lieutenant went along with it? Like I guess
they was probably tossing them back. They was drinking. I mean, I done been to a couple of parties with cops. They get to them.
Oh, I've been to a couple of parties with cops.
They definitely get it in.
I'm so glad the cell phones couldn't take video like that. Like, what are you thinking? Like, what are you thinking, girl? Like, what are you thinking?
She was thinking she was off. And I think she got her apology. Like you can
fuck your apology.
We're not even.
But he had his hands on her thighs.
Everybody
on her butt, on her waist.
How
he could have very easily, as her superior, like kind of like pushed her off a little bit. Like,
no. How can you work together after that lap dance?
Yeah, because
Like, stop.
I mean, if anything,
Y'all
get
all
her switched to
idiots.
another
She
district.
should be fired. He should be fired.
Fired?
I mean,
They
I would say
both,
switch.
yes, they
switch
should.
to-
No.
She
You're
didn't
not
get
going to be
fired,
police
Jeanette.
officers. They both should be fired for that.
She's on desk duty. They got her working from
Why
No,
home.
should
if
she
I
be
did that, if I did that
fired?
with somebody at a radio station, and she complained afterwards, we'd be fired.
But then nobody complained. The wife is the one who got mad.
Shawnee,
The wife
you
is upset
can't
with
be
the
a
husband,
cop
obviously.
and do that in public. You can't be a mayor and do that in public. You can't be a cop and do that in public. Like the responsibilities, y'all got responsibilities. Y'all acting like
but-
kids.
You're off duty.
No,
They
you're
acting
not.
like kids.
Jay Black, you're never off duty. If a cop does
No.
something off duty, if a cop does something off duty that's against they situation.
What about a
at
banker?
work,
Say if I'm a banker. If
I'm not
Stacey
talking about a
Mitchell.
banker.
But
No.
it's any
What-
job. But what
I'm not
is it?
No,
talking
it's
about,
not any
I'm
job.
not talking
I'm
about a
just
banker.
saying, like,
You're
at what
Jay
point
Black.
does this
You're
stop?
not a fucking banker. You're a cop.
I get what you're saying.
No,
but
you don't
where-
understand the
is it
responsibility.
So you're
of
saying
being
it's
a
only for
cop.
certain jobs that you should be held
Yes.
accountable off
Yes. Yes.
So, but a banker, if I'm Stacey Mitchell,
If I'm a radio
I can go be
personality,
yeah.
if I'm a radio personality and I'm doing a morning show and somebody who seems to be maybe 17 is giving me a lap dance, I'm getting fired. Like y'all better start acting like adults. It'd be 50-year-olds acting like goddamn kids.
There are actually actual manuals, code of conduct manuals for organizations and companies.
First
How's
of all,
it
if you're gonna do something
sexual
like
harassment, unless somebody sees it and feels
dog,
offended.
you cannot
Those
treat.
two, they agreed to it, so those two aren't part of the sexual harassment.
No, but they're a
Dude,
superior
all she-
to a subordinate. Superior to subordinate.
Oh, the
J
quid
Black.
pro quo. You talking? It could be for promote or raise.
You're the superior. You're not supposed to be acting like this.
I know, Lady Q. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Right.
for real?
First of all,
They
they
don't
do because somebody just
Fire
went to
cops.
jail for killing somebody. The lady just went to jail for killing somebody. But let me tell you
But I
something.
get the
let me
point
tell
you're
you
saying.
how,
It's an
how
anomaly.
let me tell you how that woman is fucking everything up for every woman in that police department. Because that's what's going to be expected now. Every woman right
What's gonna
now
be expected.
lap dances at damn parties.
No, they ain't gonna do that. They done
It
set
was
her
a
down like
dare.
that.
She didn't have to do it. They dared her.
No, what
amongst the
I'm saying
coworkers.
is that you're messing it up for all the women who ain't about that. They not trying to do that.
If I
They're not
can
trying to
understand.
do that.
Give me some 20s out your drawer. Give me some 20s out your drawer. You got some singles
Gigi.
over there.
Oh, what that
GG
lady-
Too Funny
what-
says it's like a teacher doing a strip for a student.
Oh,
if
Exactly
they were
what it
off
is.
in the club on their own time and somebody videoed it,
no way, J Black.
no, I'm saying you in the
Code
club.
of
I'm just trying to get a
Every
visual.
woman in that department, every woman there now is being put on that same damn expectations. Every woman who has a husband and kids is like, I don't do that. She done fucked it up for everybody.
Jeanette
But it's the
said,
same in the military, though, too. The same in the military.
hard-
It's
it's
certain
even worse.
jobs you can't. You cannot. You are no longer a GDI, what we consider a goddamn individual. You are part of something larger than yourself.
Rochelle said, so I'm not on the clock 24/7. So when do I get to have a social
If
life?
you're a cop, you're on the clock 24/7.
Right.
If you do something, you're on the clock 24/7. Let's be clear, okay?
That's why when they do things in their personal life, sometimes it comes back to bite them on the job, even though it didn't happen on the job.
24/7. You're on the clock.
Yeah.
Was he disciplined, Lady QX? No.
Probably not.
He had his hands.
But once your
He
ass,
was
once
disciplined by
your,
his wife.
once your fast
Yeah,
ass
that's
jumped,
the real
once your
discipline.
fast ass jumped on it on him, everybody else was like, it's all good. It's just all fun and games.
Yeah, that code of ethic book on jobs, because that's how they can get you
So what
if
job?
they really want you out of
So
there.
Mike saying the cop is just so as a firefighter 24/7, Mike. They can't have a
The
social
same
life?
code. They have a code of ethics too.
So
they're civil servants.
I'm trying to get Mike's level. So if I work at McDonald's, do I, if I'm representing that company on my off time too,
They don't give a damn if you eat Burger King on your time off or nothing. Just as long as you
being
there, show up.
being inappropriate. It goes anywhere.
If it's not inappropriate, we both agree, right? If we both adults and considering adults, we all having fun with drinking, and you agree to.
First of all, anything you do with your coworkers, anything can be held inappropriate. Anything you do with your coworkers, anything. You shouldn't be having lap dances or inappropriate conversations.
Unless you're a TOL.
Bullshit. Doesn't he, as her superior, have a higher duty? Yes.
Yes.
So saying that he's the one that should be hired.
No, both. No. Both of them got to go.
He could have very well pushed her off.
Yeah, he could have stopped it.
He could have stopped it.
And she should have never initiated it. Ever.
You got her clip though, Shawnee?
They both got to go.
Her apology, yes. Yeah. Well, I got the part that you wanted. Yeah. It ain't got no volume on it.
Okay. That was the wrong. We shouldn't hear her. We shouldn't hear her.
Damn.
She's a stupid dummy. We shouldn't hear her.
I don't know about the stupid dummy.
She's a stupid dummy. Look what she got on. Look what this hoe got on during the apology.
Oh, it is on there. It's on there. I just got to give it a little bit.
Go ahead, give it a little time, like she did when.
Cause too much damage, knowledge of your marriage, shits and giggles, and me, I'm the life of the person. Sat him down. They've been supportive. I have great people at that precinct. Very supportive. Saying they've been supportive. Feel like there, and it's that's the girl. She gave the lap dance. How professional is that? But it's like at the same time, like my work self, and then off duty are two different people. I can still patrol and police the streets the way I used to, and the way anyone can. I feel like I shouldn't be judged or anything of that sort because of a lap dance that I did when I was off duty, not in uniform. I feel like just because mainly I'm a female, dressed the way I was, being a rookie, things were different. Had it been a man doing it, I feel like it would have been more of a joking matter, and it would have stayed in-house versus go public the way it did with me.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
I think she has some valid points.
People.
Doesn't make it right, but she has some valid points.
She has no valid points. She has no valid points.
When she points out the double-sidedness,
there's no
outcome.
Yes, it is. Because if she was a man, we wouldn't even be here.
And if she wasn't a rookie,
do you know how many men? Whoa! Do you know how many men have lost their jobs in the last 2 years because of inappropriate actions? Are y'all crazy right now? Do you know how many people have lost their careers?
But I think she's saying that if it was an internal joke, it would have been been handled internally and not blew up and went externally.
Mo, she did it at a Christmas party in front of the public and gave a lap dance to her superior. Like, when are we gonna act like adults again? When are we remember we're adults? You don't give a lap dance to your boss in front of everybody.
So you think that affects her job performance?
Yes.
So she can't be a cop on the streets like
Jay,
anymore
Jay,
now because
if somebody gives a boss a lap dance and puts her ass on his dick, there's a different level of what's going on with their relationship business-wise at the job. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, y'all forgot about being adults and being responsible. Like, y'all really tripping right now.
I agree. Like I said, there's the code of ethics. I definitely understand why it went to the left and why it went the way it did. But I think that she also brought some valid points to the floor when she said
valid points?
When she said that if she was a man and not a rookie, that this wouldn't have been taken as far as it did.
Okay, so give me what would a man have done? Given another man a lap dance?
If a man was to prank,
Guys do that.
guys do that on the job. They do that and play around like that.
And would have done what?
And it could have been offensive to the other guy, and he could have turned around and pursued something against the other guy.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, majority of the time, it doesn't go that far. With
stats with no stats. Mike got Kathy said you got stats with no stats.
I got stats on every stat.
How many men lost their jobs opposed to women?
Do you know how many congressmen have lost their job because of Me Too?
Yeah, but that's because they were making advances towards people that didn't want them.
Unwanted advances.
They did this, and I don't think because you a hoe you can't be a cop because it's a whole bunch of hoes.
She's not a hoe because she's.
Wait a second. See, this is what y'all irresponsible. The guys that lost their job in Congress, the women went in there and watched a dude masturbate, and they laughed while he was masturbating in front of them. Y'all not gonna get me started today. And they laughed and they walked out. Nothing happened. That person had to leave their job.
You got comments on IG. So Nostradamus says, I think giving and getting lap dances is being adults because we wouldn't expect that from minors. Then you got Gigi Too Funny.
Do you understand? You can't give your boss a lap dance because once you give a lap dance to your boss, you can never claim sexual harassment. Dummies.
But what they saying, Mike,
do you understand?
He accepted it. He's the boss. It's a higher standard for him as well.
First of all, do you understand why? If you give somebody a superior or lap dance voluntarily,
which he allowed,
you can never ever be like, "Oh, I had sexual harassment."
Well, I don't agree with that statement because you can have a relationship with someone and in the relationship, once you say
you cannot grind your ass on
sexual
me.
harassment.
You can't grab. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you've made it impossible for every woman in that department. What I'm saying is, you messed it up for every woman in that department. If nobody does anything and everybody goes, it's all good that I gave my boss a lap dance and grinded my ass against his dick. They're going to be like, this is the environment. This is what we do.
But
like
you
women,
do acknowledge that Mo is right, though, that you can be in a relationship and still be sexual harassment because once you say no, they supposed to stop at that point.
My point is you try and prove that to a judge. You try and prove that when they put this video up.
That video doesn't represent the actions afterwards. Because
Jay Black, do you know how hard it is for a woman to prove that she's being sexually harassed? And if that video,
the person who feels
it could be wanted on Monday, and Tuesday they say no, now I'm good. It has to
once
stop.
Again, do you know how hard it is?
Just because she did that on Monday doesn't represent Tuesday.
Do you know how hard it is for a woman to prove that she's being sexually harassed? You don't.
No, I don't know, but I know no means no.
Because
she can say yes on Monday and no on Tuesday.
Think about every woman in that department. If this video comes up and she's trying to prove she's being sexually harassed by this guy, and the guy goes, "This is what they do."
Oh, Suave missed the lap dance, Johnny. Get it queued up for those who missed it.
No, the lieutenant goes, "What are you talking about? I didn't sexually harass. This is what they do at the parties."
Lady Q said, "Yes, you can." Women have been raped by men. They have had consensual sex before. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Dog, and try to prove it on a regular basis, people. Try to prove it when this video is out. Try being in that police department when this is going on and then say, we had consensual sex on Tuesday, but then Thursday I didn't want it. Try and prove it, y'all. Try and prove it when they see this video.
That falls under she deserved it because she is a whore.
Right.
Lady Q, you're going against yourself. I'm saying when this happens, it makes it more difficult for a woman to actually pursue this because of this.
Now, when you say more difficult, I agree with that statement because it does make it more difficult, but it doesn't make it inevitable. Like you can't file a sexual harassment suit against someone because
Hey Mo. You have somebody who's in the police department. Let's keep it really a buck right now. Who runs the police department? Women or men?
Oh, the men all day. Even though there's a woman at the head.
Doesn't even matter. And this video, and this video right here does what? It makes it more difficult or less difficult?
I agree with you about it makes it more difficult. Absolutely.
No,
but I also think that she made a valid point about it being a double standard.
He's the boss. He
you know what the
it.
double standard is? Is that she literally put her ass on there, knowing that she was going to be comfortable with him, and she was now going to have
and him as her superior has his hands on her thighs, her waist.
And guess what? And guess why she did it? And guess why she did it? Because now she knows if she needs a favor from him, he has to do it.
No.
Jay be like, shut the fuck up.
No. Play the clip though, Shotty. For those who missed it, this is the NYPD cop giving her lieutenant based off a dare at a holiday party, gave him a lap dance.
She's a stripper.
She winding that thing up.
Like they all standing around taping. Like everybody taping.
Let me turn this thing around. Let me get it from here. Hey. That's a ball.
Hey.
All right.
Wow.
Y'all go defend that stupid shit.
I mean,
she turned it around. She said, I ain't finished yet. Wait a minute.
Nah, they were gonna hook up after that. He was gonna come up to her at work and be like, what's up with that? How about me and you go do that?
I ain't got no time for this. Whatever. I don't know why I wasted my energy.
Suave, you better not mess with a coworker, because Mike said you mess with a coworker. If you say no mean don't be no more.
She had a 29-year-old after her.
What's that? Jay, whoa. Jay, what sense of what you just say? What?
Because you make it seem like if you mess with someone once, that now it's hard. Now it's done, and you can't say no after that. Once, just because you screwed. You had sex. You've been together, and it's over. It's over.
Jay,
it ain't nothing about the previous
somebody's
situation.
Boss and you screw. First of all, your wording is so fucked up. I don't even know why I'm debating you. Like, you're not even.
No, because you make it seem like just because y'all had a previous engagement or relationship arrangement, now you stuck together forever, and you can't never ever say no to this person because you're going to you're going to lose, and you can't prove harassment.
But sexual harassment is just like discrimination. It's only provable by the person, by the way you make me feel, not intent, but by the way you make me feel. So. Yeah, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it because I understand code of ethics. Like I said,
there is not a woman in that right there where they work at that could ever bring anything up. When another woman is co-signing it.
I think they can. It just makes it more difficult. It makes it more difficult.
It makes it more difficult because a dumb bitch sat on her boss's lap and grinded her ass. Like it kills me.
Her. She's not a hoe. She's not a prostitute.
She's a hoe.
She's not a stripper.
She said, "I'm off duty. I'm on my own time." Damn, when can I have a social life?
A social life. Don't grind your ass on your boss. You telling me that is that hard to have a social life without giving your boss a lap dance? Without being a stripper?
And she said they were just having fun.
It was a dare. The other co-workers, all the other cops said, "We dare you. Yeah, you like
dare
you. Fun. We dare you. Let's have some fun."
They all wanted to see her do that. It's the ones that want her to dance on them.
Because he is the only one knocking her down. Here go Lady Q. Women are always being held to a different standard from not giving a lap dance to their boss. We got to be better than everybody else. I know, because you just don't have to do a lap dance on your boss. Why was it stupid, dummy shit? Absolutely, but she shouldn't be fired. They both. First of all, Lady Q, you always take what I say and don't do the whole thing. I said they both should be fired. They both
reprimanded, yes. Fired,
no. If you are racist, no. If you are doing something, if you do something and you're racist somebody at your job as a cop, you should be fired. If you cross these lines, if you're the most important people that protect the cities that you work in, yes, your standards should be higher. They both should be fired.
Well, in most handbooks for code of ethics,
they're both hoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, they both are. Because he
Yeah,
wasn't trying to stop it. He was enjoying
he had
it.
his hands on
He
her
was like,
thighs,
hey.
waist.
Mhm.
And when she turned around, it was like he held a little bit tighter.
Yeah,
And
he
how
put his
about
arm all around it.
every cop left that party drinking and driving? How about that?
Because they had the beers back there.
How about that?
Most of them do. Most of them do.
Would it be different? You know, Mike just saying it for
Yeah, that's
cops.
what
He's
saying
saying
for
cops have different levels.
Y'all don't want to hold people to responsibility. Y'all don't want to hold people to higher standards, no matter what their job is. Like if a
I
surgeon,
think the lieutenant does have a higher standard. Though, Mike, when you're the boss, you view that differently than the subordinate.
Oh, now.
No, I'm saying that the lieutenant
You are.
should be held higher
He should
than
be
the
too
female.
held. Yes,
Like if
I
somebody's
agree.
fired, it's likely going to be the lieutenant, and she's probably going to get rolled up. Like that's how I was. I wouldn't see both of them getting fired.
Right.
Like he's the boss. He's supposed to set that standard.
But if they both get fired, I'm not mad at all. I'm not mad.
Yeah, he wasn't fired at all. He
wasn't fired.
With the code of conduct and code of ethics, there's tiers. So it depends. It's not just you do one thing against the code of conduct or the code of ethics and you're fired. It's levels to it.
First of all, if that lieutenant wanted that girl fired, he could have got her fired.
Oh, I'm
not
pretty
after
sure.
that footage right there because he was
but he did participate in
if his superior wanted her fired, he couldn't get her fired. But if his superior was like, "We're gonna get her," she'd be fired. Stop playing. These cops is corrupt as fuck.
Y'all got we got comments on Instagram. So Shayna checked in. She said that must have been one hell of a day, a lap dance. It was. And then let's see, Nostradamus. I don't know all the name. Reprimand of some sort, sure, but fired for a lap dance. If it's a first incident, that's a bit extreme.
Yeah.
Y'all understand what we're saying right now? 10 years ago, we would have said that. Y'all have been influenced by TikTok and Instagram. 10 years ago, if somebody said your boss got a lap dance for an employee, they would automatically be fired. You can't give your boss a lap dance, y'all. Do y'all understand that?
How about your boss shouldn't allow you to get it?
And you're right. That's why
he could have stopped it.
But that's what I'm saying. They both should be fired. And then people would be like, if you fire them both, then everybody goes, this is the crazy thing. If you fire them both, then everybody says some simple shit like this. I guess we can't give each other lap dances. No, you can't.
When you're off duty,
you can't.
You're not off duty.
No, you can't give your coworkers lap dances.
So for any job, wait, are you switching up? Is not just cops? Are you
police
saying any
officers?
Job?
You can't give people lap dances when you work together, and then you go back to work, and you have to actually save each other's lives and have each other's back. You can't.
That might help you a little bit.
No, it won't help you. It won't help you if you cheated on me, and then I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
Well, yeah, if all that ever, but
Suave said go home and do that on your personal party time. You can't record the mic, even at your personal private time. Somebody's going to record it. You can't
party.
At all.
It's a Christmas party with the job. Do you know how many people have been fired for what they did at a Christmas party?
Christmas parties go down.
Do you know how many people, not cops, do you know how many people have been fired for saying what they said to their damn boss at a Christmas party?
It's the penis cake for me.
How about a penis cake and a naked blow-up doll?
Yeah, at Lady Q's job, that's what they used to do back in the day.
It's
yeah,
not
try that now.
appropriate.
Yeah, I've seen crazier stuff happen at the Christmas party than that. Like that's mild. That
No. A blow-up doll or a cake, and somebody grinding their vagina against me ain't crazier.
Well, it's all the same. A penis.
No,
cake
what I'm
and a
saying,
blow-up
the
doll.
lap dance that she gave, that's what I'm talking about. Is minor compared to some stuff I've seen at the Christmas party. Like that ain't nothing. And did nobody get fired?
And then y'all be mad when husbands be rolling up on places, and then we'll have another topic when husbands come shooting places up.
Yo, you know that workplace husband stuff gets serious. That's my work wife, my work husband.
And why is the wife mad at the girl and not the husband? Like the lieutenant's wife is upset at the female cop for giving
Probably
her husband
because
a
she
lap
knew
dance.
he was
She
married.
jumped
knows
on
that
him.
he's married, and she shouldn't have
She
done
jumped
that.
on him.
Mike,
I'm not
stop
gonna
it.
get no
He
married
sat in
man.
the
But he
chair
should
in the
be in
middle.
trouble
Wait.
because
Mike's saying she jumped on, like she attacked him.
Play the video.
Like he's the victim.
Play the video. Play the video.
He's sitting in the middle
Play
of the
the video.
roof. Right, play the video.
This
Shot.
old ass man had this little young girl. Play the
She
video.
attacked him.
Play the video.
Okay, wait a minute. I got to get it back up. Pause.
They got a little 23-year-old jumping on his old ass man's penis.
She attacked him. Oh my God!
Look at this.
She attacked. Look, he grabbed her.
That ass ain't attacking. Oh, that ass ain't attacking.
He's grabbing her back.
Like
he holding it.
First of all, I've grabbed chicks. That ain't grabbing. That ain't grabbing.
He got both hands.
And Jay Black, shut your ass up. That ain't grabbing. And Mo, shut your ass up. That ain't grabbing.
He got both hands.
That ain't grabbing. That ain't grabbing.
Yes, he grabbed.
Shut your asses up.
He
We
had both hands holding on to the
all
side.
of us been at the strip club, heavy in the middle. That ain't no grabbing.
That looked like he was holding on.
Yeah, he was holding
Yes,
on.
that was
Holding on for the ride.
That was holding on. That wasn't grabbing.
How about
There's
we
a
sat in
difference
the
between
middle with
holding
the-
on.
Wait a
Shine a
minute.
light on him.
Somebody said, "Did we see the lieutenant's wife? He needs a lap dance." So let me see what the lieutenant's
What
wife
she
looked
was
like.
looking like.
Let's
He
see
knew.
what she looked
Lady
like.
Q in all caps at you, Mike. Lady Q. He
What'd
knew
she
he
say?
was married. What the F? He knew. So when he sat in the middle of the dance
Lady
floor,
Q.
he
You
knew
put
what was
every
coming.
letter in all caps. I said they should both be fired.
Let me
Let's
see the
remember that.
wife. Let me
But
see
you
the
made it
wife.
sound like the girl
I
attacked him
said they
and
should
like
both
he had
be
no control.
fired because she was looking for a come up.
He was holding
She
on.
was looking for a come up.
She was looking for a come up.
Yeah, she knew that if I get in good with the lieutenant, she was looking for a come up.
Okay, well, they got a couple of pictures of the wife.
Let's see the wife.
Okay.
Come on, come through, wifey.
Go ahead,
Let
women,
me
do it to
see.
yourselves. Do it to yourselves.
Let
Women.
me
So,
see.
I'm gonna show you
Kill
the
yourselves,
first
women. Go
one,
ahead. Go ahead.
and then I'm gonna show
Go
y'all.
ahead, women, kill yourselves. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why you say kill ourselves?
Because
He
the
was
worst,
looking down at
I
it.
said it all day. The worst judgment of another woman is from another woman. I
And
said
that's what
that. I've said that forever.
They got a bad.
Y'all
picture.
don't
I'ma put
defend
the
women
bad
for
Come,
picture.
come on through. Come on
Okay,
through,
wait a
wifey.
minute. I'm
Pooh.
getting
Let
it.
me see.
I'm putting the bad picture first, and then the good because they caught her at a bad time.
Go
And so
ahead,
this
put it
picture
up.
they
I'm trying to
put
compare
up.
her to this 26-year-old young thing he got. Let me
What
But
up?
the let's see, is this it? The 26-year-old would probably look like this if they caught her outside her house too, because
see what she's looking like.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the first one. Let's see. Where's she at?
Popcorn and coffee.
They are so wrong for this.
Oh, they ain't shit.
They are
They
so
ain't
wrong
shit.
for that.
Oh, that's the wife?
They ain't shit.
That's the wife, but they done caught her outside
That
of
ain't
her house.
right.
Now,
That was before coffee. That looked like
yeah,
early morning. That looked like she just dropped the kids off at school. She ain't got her
absolutely.
face on.
You see the
No.
potential for
They
a
ain't
little
shit.
thickness
No,
too.
but
They
this
ain't
is
shit.
her. This is her when she's
done up. Let's
she's
see.
done up. She's not a bad looking woman,
She's not 26-year-old though.
and he ain't all that. That's the problem.
He
He
young,
ain't all that.
and
The
he's
wife
young.
need a lap dance. I'm just saying. Look at him.
Shorty, shut your ass up. The wife is horrible. Stop.
But wait. Look at his face and look at his hand placement.
Yeah.
But Mike, she
Look at
attacked
him.
him. She attacked
Hey,
him.
hey, Mo.
at
Every
him.
lap dance I've ever had in my life, whether she was nasty, funky, or whatever, my hand placement is just like that on every lap dance. She's hideous.
No, he
Does y'all
look
wanna
good
play?
in the uniform. He look
She
good
ain't
in the
even.
uniform.
They
but
ain't even
without that
equally
uniform.
yoked. Like he is so much better than her. Stop.
Who?
Stop.
That man.
Show her what she really
Look
looks like.
at him.
Put what
Look
she
at
really
him.
looks like up.
No,
Put
but that
what she
picture,
really looks like up.
that was a bad picture though,
Put
Mike.
what that hideous heifer
Flag
looks
on
like
the
in
flag.
real life.
Flag on the
No,
flag.
y'all want to kill women? We killing women. Put that
Oh,
heifer,
she is
that
not-
sloppy heifer up.
That
She
was
is
a bad
not
picture.
hideous. That is a bad picture.
Look at
sloppy.
this.
And he
Flag
only
on the
look,
flag.
In the
he
line
only
of
look
booty.
all right because he got that hat covering him up.
I
But look
would
at
have
him.
a lap
He
dance
shaped
by
like
myself.
a box. He's shaped like a box. So he ain't all that.
He's shaped like a box.
Yeah, he's shaped like a box. Look at him.
Do you see? There's not a shape for her.
It ain't a shape for
I
him.
wish I could pronounce a shape. I wish that there's not a shape.
At least she got some curves. You can see a little
curve
back there.
a
Look at
curve.
it. She got a little something.
She like she
going
got
on.
dumped.
Yeah, look. She
you
got
see
some
this
thick
woman?
thighs. Look at her.
I would
The wife
masturbate
need a
to a
lap dance.
hamster. Are you kidding me right now?
I think that's an unflattering picture of her. And
Unflattering. How about unflattering? How about waking up to this bitch?
What? Look at him! Oh my God!
Are you kidding
him?
me?
Like he's something to
Are
write
you
home about.
kidding me?
He ain't nothing to write home about.
Can you imagine? That's during the day. Can you imagine waking up to her?
Yeah, because they done came to her
I would
house
shoot
taking pictures
heroin.
to New York
Every
Post
time
out
she said
there.
good morning, I would shoot heroin. I would just
I
shoot
think
it
she
up
just got
in my
curves.
veins.
She gonna be
It's
all right,
curvy.
girl. It's plenty
This chick
out
gonna be
there
bald
chill.
in 3 months.
He already bald.
Oh God.
She's curvy.
Suave says she got curves.
She does.
I think
Look at her.
so too.
She got thick thighs.
She a thickum.
He looked
Yeah.
like a caretaker. He looked like he comes to take care of her.
Man,
I
that
can see
nigga,
that part.
he ain't
I
shit.
can see the curves.
Take care of this chick.
I can see that.
He looks like he comes and feeds her.
No.
At 2 in the afternoon, he feeds her ass.
No.
Matter of fact, play the lap dance. He deserved that lap
No,
dance.
he don't. No, he doesn't. The lap
Do you
dance
see what he has to wake up to?
Yeah, that young girl does look better though, Sean.
You
have
gotta
to
be
admit,
kidding
Jay,
me.
whatever.
you have to admit that.
Why? Cause she thinner.
That chick look like
That's
his
She
wife
just
look like
thinner.
when she wake up with emphysema.
He
Like,
is the
for real.
bottom line. Thank you, Tamara. He is the bottom line.
Oh God.
He
tried to
ain't what the bird left on the branch.
I
as my
tried.
grandma used to say.
The bird left on the branch. Do you see what God did not even put on the tree? Is that bitch? No, when
What
God
that
put
bird
her
left
down
on
here,
that
God
branch.
said, my bad.
No, that
God said, my bad on that. God apologized.
right.
I can't.
I was trying to defend them women. I was trying to defend women, but no, y'all didn't want it. Good. Put that old bitch on it. He deserves multiple lap dances from that girl. He deserves a kid from that girl. He deserves to be able to go roll dogs on her.
Yeah.
She don't want
You
him.
know what?
She boosted his
Interesting.
little ego.
Lieutenant,
'cause he
I
look a
apologize.
mess.
I did not know what you woke up with. I did not
Man,
know.
whatever.
I did
Oh, so
not
that-
know.
I see that
I
escape.
apologize. I
That was a
apologize.
getaway. That was an
Sir,
escape.
I apologize, sir. I apologize. I did not know. Put her picture back up. I didn't know. I didn't. God damn, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dog. Like I would have gripped her hips too. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna go home? Come on, dog. Like, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
Terrible.
Yo,
Not bad.
yo.
Terrible.
Stacy said, "Stop it, Mike."
She got nerve to have an attitude. She got nerve to have like a little sassy attitude. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down,
She
and just wait
looked
till you
like
get
she
home.
was barking at some reporters.
Yeah,
That's
they
what she
were
looked
all-
like.
they were
Yeah.
all
She was
outside of
barking.
their
Yeah,
house.
She
she was
looked
definitely
like-
barking.
What
She
you
was
say,
definitely
Mike?
barking.
She was barking.
She was definitely barking.
Yes, thank you, Nostradamus.
definitely
Oh,
barking.
oh, 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 oh.
She was definitely barking.
Y'all ain't shit.
That bitch look like she need a GoFundMe. Stop
Y'all
playing.
need
She
to
need a
stop.
Y'all need to
Y'all need to
stop.
stop. Y'all
Can we
need
set
to
up a
stop.
GoFundMe for her ass? Set a GoFundMe.
I don't see nothing wrong with her curves either.
Y'all
Now,
are not
Her
right.
curves? Ain't no curves.
It
What are
She
you talking
does
about?
have
Curves.
curves.
You
She
can
does.
tell.
This is when y'all women be. This is when y'all women be having men fucked up. Those ain't curves. Those are things that happen throughout time. Those ain't
They
curves.
probably got kids.
Those
and
ain't curves.
Shut up, Jay. This is your fault because you picked this old silly ass story.
In the line of
I was interested in this. I saw the lap dance. I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, that's a lieutenant though. Oh, he in the middle."
Can you
of
imagine?
oh,
He has to have sex with her.
He married.
She got to have sex with him.
Are you
Right.
kidding me? He has
Look
to have
at
sex with
him.
that.
Look
What?
at
Are you
him.
kidding me?
Like he ain't fine. He ain't nothing to write
No,
home
not being
about.
fine, not being fine and being her are two different things.
He ain't
Not
got
being
no
fine
hair.
and being her are
His
two different things.
His teeth all
She
jacked up.
should be in a carnival.
And he right there next to him.
You are
as
kidding
a
me.
scarecrow.
Look at him getting a lap dance. Play the lap dance again. He looked like a normal dude. Play the lap dance
now,
again. He
in
looked
that
like a
video,
normal
now
dude.
let me show you the picture of him. Let's look at the picture of him.
Let's look at the picture,
when-
Shawnee. You
when
can't
he
win
all-
this. You are fighting a lost fight. You can't
when
win
he
this.
all dressed up. Now this is his best.
my
This
Lord.
right here is his best.
Please.
Please. He looked good in that uniform because that hat covering up some stuff.
What are you talking about,
But
Shawnee?
look at him.
Johnny, you don't know what are you talking about?
I don't know. Oh, you think he look good, Mike? You holler at him. You
Look-
holler at him, Mike.
Can you show her body, please, Shawnee?
But
Can you show her
look at
body?
him. Look at him.
No.
Look
Can you
at
show her
him.
body? Can you show her
Look
body?
at
Oh, the
him.
young girl
show-
again.
can you
Her
show her
I
body?
don't
apology.
have no picture of the young hoe.
Yeah.
The young hoe.
Don't get mad now. I was trying to defend women. Don't get mad now.
back then. No, I said she
Show
was
her
young
body.
then.
Show her body.
I ain't
Show
got
her
a picture of
body.
the young
Yes, the
hoe.
lieutenant was married and he accepted the lap dance at the holiday party.
And I
based
said
off
they
of
should
Dare.
both be fired, but I'm not playing no more. I was trying to be the person. I said they should both be fired, but y'all ain't want to hear me. Show her body and what he wakes up to.
Ain't nothing wrong with
What
her
he
body.
wakes up to.
Ain't nothing wrong with her body.
Shit, whatever. You gotta be. This is a Roseanne Barr bitch right here.
Not Roseanne Barr.
I do see Roseanne Barr with blonde hair.
Don't do
I
that.
do.
She don't
No,
look like
I'm
no
lying.
Roseanne Barr. Y'all
She
I
got
don't
the
think-
same Roseanne Barr body.
I don't think it's
Jay
that
Black
bad.
picked this
No.
story,
I
Tim.
picked it. Did you see
Jay
the lap
Black
dance? Of
picked
course I
She
picked
looked
it.
in that picture. She looked like his grandmother. Stop playing.
Don't. No, she
Somebody
don't.
lie. Somebody lie and say that don't look like his grandmother.
That does not look like his grandma.
Shawnee, you gonna really lie right
You look
now?
like the lady from Notebook, the one that played
Shut
Ali,
up.
the old lady in Notebook. I can see her too.
Shut
Jay
up.
Black.
playing.
Jay
Shut
Black.
The old lady that died with the old guy at the end.
Why,
That's
shut
her.
up. And he looked like the old
Can
man.
you imagine having sex with her? Y'all not gonna compare her to him. That opening them legs, you should actually get a tax. That should be a
He can't
dependent.
even
on
Not
your
a
tax.
write-off. Not a write-off.
That should be a write-off on your taxes.
Not a
You're gonna have
charitable
sex with her.
donation.
You should have to have a
Charitable
COVID
donation.
test every time you open your legs. You should have to take
You
a
ain't
COVID
right.
test.
You
I
are
can't.
not
Every
right.
time.
You go. You are not
He is
right.
hideous.
Suave
Her
said, but
vagina
she
smell
married
like
though.
gravy. Stop it.
Suave
That's
said,
right.
but she got a
She
husband.
married. He asked her to marry him. He gave her his last name.
That poor man. You
That
know what,
poor
sir?
man.
You know what, sir? I apologize for everything I said. I apologize, sir. You deserve that lap dance and more. You deserve so much. Look at her. Look at her. My God.
Boy,
That
ain't
looked
right.
like his grandmother.
They
If
come
I-
out there
if-
and take
You
all
see
kind
it,
of
Tam.
pictures.
You see it. You see the Notebook, Tam.
You see the Notebook. That's the
They not
Notebook
right.
chick.
Y'all ain't right.
That is the Notebook chick.
Stop body shaming. That's
Oh,
right.
wait,
Ain't
that's
nothing
what we're
wrong
doing,
with her.
Agent, with body shaming?
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with her curves.
Adrian,
There's
I
nothing
tried
wrong
to
with her
stand
curves.
up. I tried to stand up 10 minutes ago. Don't start that bullshit. Because I tried to stand up and be like, they should both be fired. And the ladies were like, oh, no. Okay, so now we body shaming. Yes, okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with her.
Ain't nothing.
Jeanette,
Everything is wrong with her. Ain't
what are
nothing
you
right.
doing,
I thought
Jeanette?
it was
Ain't
grandma.
nothing right with her. Ain't nothing right with her.
What we
You know what
doing, Jeanette?
you know what? Hold on. You know what that picture looked like? It looked like she is lost, and he found his grandmother, and she was just wandering off. And he's like, "Grandma, you gotta come back.
You gotta come home.
back. You gotta come back
come
home." He's like, "Who are you? Who are you?" I'm your grandson. I'm Tony. I'm your grandson. Get off of me. I'm going to the beach. There's no beach near here. There's no beach. I'm going to the beach. Grandma, just come home. Just
Thank
come
you,
home,
Tam.
Grandma.
No, Tam says she do look like the Notebook chick.
It's the hair. It's the
Stop
color.
playing,
of the hair.
y'all.
It's the
Stop
color of the
playing.
hair. It's the
So we
hair.
gonna play today. Now we gonna play. We gonna play.
Oh my God.
Grandma, let me get you home to the kittens. The kittens are home waiting for you. Get home. We
Now you calling her the cat lady.
Not the cat lady.
Look at that
She's
neck.
talking
That
about
neck.
it's
Her neck alone is
But
90.
she's a victim.
Can you
She didn't
imagine?
ask
Yeah,
for this.
right. The wife ain't even do
Like
nothing.
she didn't
She's
do
lost.
She ain't
nothing.
even do nothing.
She's like,
She
I'm
is
going to
lost.
Coney Island. I want to
She
get to Coney
embarrassed. She
Island.
probably embarrassed. She
Yeah.
probably was already sick of his shit to begin with.
No. Y'all started this. I
we
was
weren't
in the
talking about the
y'all.
wife.
We wasn't
though.
talking about the
y'all
wife.
was justifying lap dances, and now it's on.
No, we
now,
wasn't.
Now this bitch got to catch it. That neck. Can you imagine kissing that neck and realizing the neck
Shut
is
up,
90?
Mike.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Do
the
you
wife
know how
didn't
much
ask
money,
for all this.
dog? How much money he deserves simply having to kiss that neck during sex? Can you imagine that?
Terrible.
And that neck is like literally putting your lips on a fucked up old school pillow. Like, you know, the old school pillows that lost all its shape. Can you imagine that? I feel bad for that man. I feel bad.
I feel bad for the wife.
I feel bad for the wife.
I feel bad for the wife.
that
It has
that's
to be
his wife. I
embarrassing.
feel bad that that's his wife.
She puts up with all of the shift work he has to do, all
What
of
she
the,
put up with?
the
She eats everything. What are
Christmases
you
and
talking about?
holidays. Well, shit, that's probably why she
What is she
eating.
putting up with? The bitches eating
That's probably
pudding.
why she eating.
The bitches eating pudding in the middle of the day for no reason. What
Because
is
for
she
real,
putting
for real,
up
why
with?
wasn't she invited to the holiday party?
Why you think?
Absolutely. Yeah, why she went
Man,
to
Can
the
you
holiday
imagine
party?
I
bringing
feel bad
it?
for her.
Can you imagine bringing her to the holiday party? You're like, yo, that's
Right,
his
Shayna.
wife. That's his
It ain't
wife.
shit. That's how we gonna carry
Yeah,
it.
why didn't he bring her to the holiday party?
Why would
Right.
he bring her? All of a sudden, they got to re-up on the buffet. They're like, yo, he brought his wife. Bring more food to the buffet.
Yeah, yes, Suave. He can
Yeah.
like her neck and make her giggle.
Like her neck.
She got chicken grease on her neck. That's what Jay Junior Dread. JR Dread.
This chick,
85
this
said.
chick be walking into places and be shoplifting other necks. She be like, yo, I'm just trying to shoplift. Where's aisle neck?
Sean, the old school pillow is the one that you need to get rid of, but you keep squeezing it to make it form
That's
into
what her
something.
neck look like. Her neck look like an
He said
accordion.
old
Her neck look like an accordion. It's just like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Poor thing. That's
You gotta
not
be kidding
nice.
me.
That is not nice.
That is hilarious. That is
Thank
hilarious.
That's
Y'all
right.
never got it
Suave.
started. Put that picture back up there. That goddamn picture. That
She
poor
eat
man.
up everything. Oh, she
That,
coming to the party.
that lieutenant needed more lap dances. Look at what he got to deal with. This bitch is lost all the time. All the time she's lost.
She cussing out the reporters.
No, she lost.
She telling them to get off of her property.
Yeah, she looked like she on go though.
Oh,
She
and
looked
they
like
wait a
she
minute.
about the shit.
The New York Post,
for
the story is titled "In the Line of Booty."
Yeah, that's
Line
what I was
of
laughing at
booty.
earlier.
So you know she already embarrassed because look at the headline.
Do you see her sweater? She was embarrassed when she put that sweater. Look at this.
She had to
She got a
throw
leopard
something
print
on.
sweater on.
Hey, leopard.
She
Ain't
look
nothing
like
wrong.
she
I got a
should be-
leopard headband on.
Do you know how embarrassing it is when your wife look like she's dressed for bingo? She's dressed for bingo, y'all.
What's wrong with bingo? What's wrong?
She is dressed for bingo. She smell like cigarettes right now. Look
Shut
at her.
up, Mike.
You are kidding me right now. That's why the white women left the comedy show. Yes, that's why the white women left the comedy show. That's why the white women left the comedy. They was mad at me. Look at this chick.
Why are
Well,
we
she's the
shaming the
wife.
wife?
And why are we shaming the wife? The wife
didn't
was
do
at
nothing.
home minding
Because
her
y'all
own damn
started.
business.
Because y'all started.
We didn't say nothing about
I
the
tried to
wife.
defend. I tried to say they should both be fired, and y'all started. He looked like he trying to guide her back to the trailer park right
I
there.
was
He trying to
talking
guide
about
her
the
back.
hoe. I said hoes can be cops. That's all I said.
Pack
And
a
Jay
Newport.
got defensive about that. He said she wasn't a hoe.
She wasn't
Wonder
a
how
hoe,
old
yeah.
she is. Who knows? That chick looked like dog.
Sweater, it's a cardigan.
It's a cardigan.
It's
Yeah,
not a
thank
cardigan.
you, Sean
Stop
Robinson.
playing. I'm gonna beat your ass,
Thank you,
Sean.
Sean Robinson. Yes, it's a cardigan. That's why it's like that.
Mike, how old do you think she is, Mike? Jeanette one.
In real life, hold on. In real life, the way white women age, she's like 34. Like
Shut
she's 34.
Oh, he gave her a young age.
Oh Lord, that's why them white women left. Yeah, for real.
That's why the white women
Because he
left.
said something like that.
Look at this. He done raised up in the ranks of the police department. He became a lieutenant.
Yeah.
A lieutenant with they got silver stars and all types of shit. He gotta go home to a Pop-Tart.
Stacy says she's 48, so that lady's 48 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Pull that back up.
48.
That's
A
48.
little rough for 48.
Look like.
A
That's what 48
little
look
rough.
like.
Well, we all know that black don't crack, so we age a little bit differently than other, ethnicities.
Oh my God.
So the father of the rookie New York City police officer who gave a married man lieutenant a lap dance during the Christmas party has spoken and revealed that his daughter has been crying ever since the video got onto the internet and has plans of taking the issue to court.
Who can she take the?
I wish my daughter would give a lap dance to a
So
lieutenant.
then you have to
and then
ask about the
cry.
recording
me
laws.
She's been crying,
Wow.
She's
and
embarrassed, Mike. She did
and
say
the
that. She's
dad,
embarrassed.
the dad plans on suing. I don't know what he's suing
I
for.
don't know who you gonna
You
sue?
know how many
Maybe
fossils?
the person who peer pressured her into doing the dare.
Here we go.
there's
Peer
no
pressure.
suit.
Here
No,
we
it's a
go.
dare. You got
As
the
a
option. You're grown.
rookie,
All three of
Oh,
my
you're
daughters.
superior.
All three of my
yes.
daughters. All three of my daughters know if that video came out, don't you ever come to me about peer pressure. Amani,
Mo
Kayla,
may
and
have
Autumn
something though, Mike.
all know.
Because
But
you're
on that
superior. You're a
job,
4-month rookie. You got
it's
all these
a boys'
vets.
club.
And guess what she's done her whole life? Get what she's done her whole life is use her body to get ahead. That's what she's done.
Okay. Meanwhile, there was further drama when the lieutenant and his wife were approached by a reporter outside their home in Orange County, New York. F.U. Melissa McGarry, that's the wife, told the Post reporter. That's what she was saying in that picture. And the photographer outside of their home in New Windsor as she was restrained by her husband. He told her it's not worth it. Get back in the car. But she told him some more stuff they ain't put out in there.
But she looked like she whooped his ass though.
No,
like,
but
I'm
then
looking at her.
But then during the middle, she said all that, and then for no reason, she said applesauce for no reason.
Yeah, they said they drove off. She was driving, and then she stopped and flipped the bird at the reporters with both hands, screaming "F you, F you, F you!"
Fried chicken.
Somebody hit the piñata. Somebody hit the piñata.
I'm pretty sure this is traumatizing for her and very. I mean, you got reporters, you got kids at the house, and you got to explain this to all your friends.
Now y'all sensitive now. After
I'm just saying, she didn't do anything.
I spent the first 25 minutes saying how these two people should be disciplined and fired, and y'all didn't want to hear that. But now y'all mad.
Because the wife didn't do anything. The wife is innocent in this.
She became who she was.
Wife ain't had. Listen, the wife is
the reason why he got that lap dance is because he comes home to that.
I can't believe he said
But should the wife be mad at the girl and not so much at the husband? Like, she's really putting a lot of her energy into the girl for giving.
No, she should be mad at the mirror.
I didn't see that coming.
She should be mad at the mirror. She shouldn't be mad at the husband, the girl. She should look in the mirror and say, "This is my bad.
You ain't
this is my bad. This is my bad right here." That's what she should. Don't be mad at nobody.
She's probably pushed out a couple of kids.
You have sex with that. You have sex with that.
But that's terrible. She's probably pushed out a couple of kids. You know, I mean, she probably make sure that they get off to all their little activities. She probably make sure he got pot roast in the oven for him when he get off of work, his shift. Being married to somebody in law enforcement is not easy.
IG Live. God, I should have done this a while.
It's not easy.
You want to? Oh, he put the picture.
Yeah, put that trailer park model chick up.
That is so wrong.
Can you put her on here, please? This is who the lieutenant cheated on.
She didn't do anything though. I mean,
he got a lap dance.
Oh, that's a delay for you. Huh?
Yeah, that's a huge delay.
Is that cheating? You said that's what he cheated. Is that cheating?
No, it's not even cheating. It's not. He didn't even cheat. He just got a lap dance.
No, he just was a stupid dummy for letting it happen.
That's his grandmother right there. That she was wandering and he found her. And no, that's his actual wife.
She a little thick.
Got a nice little curve back there.
Look at this this golden girl bitch.
She got a dunk.
God, y'all killing me right now.
She got a dunk.
She got a dunk.
She has no dunk. She has a diaper. She has no dunk.
I just don't think that she should be penalized. She's already being harassed. She probably can't go nowhere with her girlfriends. They all probably calling, girl. I seen him.
That the young girl wore
that is amazing.
That little dress skirt. What is it called? The little skirt that she had.
It was a Christmas party. It was New York. You know how they,
That was a little skippy to wear at a holiday party.
The boots, the skirt. That's how they dress.
No, do you understand that she's already had his penis in her mouth? The lieutenant's penis has been in her mouth.
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, she has fossils in the back of her neck. She has. Like, are y'all kidding me?
Prior. You think it was something prior?
Hey Mo, Shawnee.
The way he grabbed on.
If you see somebody give me a lap dance like this, out of nowhere, y'all really gonna tell me that y'all don't think I hit?
I'm gonna say Michael Shawn fucked her before. Excuse me.
No. Yes.
I'm gonna be like, if that ain't the case, she trying to get him.
Yeah,
That's what I mean, because she was a little. I'm like, girl.
Caused too much damage.
She's attractive. She was a really attractive girl.
She's one of them little. She's one of them typical.
Well, she had time to get herself together. The wife was caught off guard coming out the house. Like that was just wrong.
And then she done ran to her daddy. Daddy, I did something wrong.
She's embarrassed.
And I'm embarrassed. I'm like, girl.
Yeah.
You weren't embarrassed when you
probably
was
gonna, but she's probably gonna
on your boss,
a couple of dollars from this.
At the end of the day, just be blessed that you will never end up like your lieutenant's wife.
I'm sick of Mike.
When everything goes bad and you think life is over, just remember,
dude, no.
that will never be you. Don't allow that to be you, sweetie. Don't allow that to be you. Don't allow that to be you.
Terrible.
Right here. Don't allow that. Will never be you, sweetie. You'll be good.
She's just curvy.
Your caretaker will never. Your caretaker will never follow you wandering in the streets. You'll be good. You'll be good.
Oh God. I guess we can move on.
Okay, so we got the church fight, Alexa rebooted, or the airport wig.
Oh God.
All right. Before we take this break, this church fight to me just reminds me of why dudes who are big, like big dudes, like this is why they all can't fight. Big dudes always think because they're just big that they can fight, right? Mm-hmm. So when we show this, I always say that if you get a clean shot at somebody and you over 6 foot tall and you're like 200 something pounds, and you get a clean shot, you're supposed to knock this dude out. If you punch somebody and they get up and they're sitting at church, that means you can't fight. You can't fight. What? Show this video. Just show. I'm gonna show this video right here.
Ooh.
He loads up.
Ooh, in church?
In church, he loads up.
Ooh.
Ain't nothing like a pastor being a pussy.
Ooh.
He ain't want no smoke.
He ain't come out that pulpit.
It is his. But show it again. You get a clean shot. You load up. And you don't even phase him.
I was confused because the dude back there with the white sweater, I thought he had on a wife beater at first.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
where he come from? I was confused on what was
that dude. Dog,
and this was on their live.
He didn't even
know. Keep your hands up. Bob and weave. Keep your hands up.
Hold on. He didn't even know the punch was coming. He didn't know the punch was coming. Watch this again. He doesn't even know the punch is coming. He loads up. He did
load up. You can't. Yeah.
You can't fight.
And he was sitting down and not expecting it.
That left counter punch was weak too. His left counter. They tried to.
Dude missed. But dude got right up and was like, "Oh, we good. Oh, okay, let's go." This is the first one. We don't see the rest of the video.
And he had on the suit.
Yeah, he ain't unbuttoned it or nothing.
You were supposed to put somebody to sleep.
He looked like he had on his good pair of Stacey Adams that day. And the dude who hit him had on the t-shirt. So he was ready.
I can't go to that church simply because the pastor ain't got no squad to hold it down.
You're not expecting a fight to break out.
The pastor looked like he was in his zone.
Hold up. The pastor is smashing out people in the congregation. You better have your squad. Hey, Jay Black, let me tell you something right now, Jay.
Look at how the pastor responds.
Y'all
didn't hear. My church has security.
Hold up,
security.
Y'all didn't hear the audio. The audio was he goes, "Stop."
Yeah.
Stop. He literally said, "Stop. Stop it right now."
Stop.
Shut
Marcus.
Past the
Marcus.
Stop. Shut your ass up. Dig
Oh
in your Bible and
All right,
mind your
nah.
business. We about to fight.
That's crazy. Craziness.
But hey, I guess you got beef. You gotta handle it no matter where you're at.
Not in God's
We're
house.
not
You
in the
couldn't
church.
wait. You couldn't wait until after the sermon was over
No.
and say, "Let me see you
We-
outside in the parking lot."
Hold on, let's be clear.
Not in
The
the
reason,
sanctuary.
hold on, the reason why he hit him is he had sex with his girl. When you do something like that,
Allegedly, is that true? Or are you just guessing?
no, I'm guessing. When
Okay.
you do
Oh.
something like that in the front row of the church, that means somebody was piping your chick in your
You
house.
think that's what it
on-
was?
Yeah.
It was on site.
Don't nobody run up in the front row of the church.
Well, the guy in the front looked like he may have been on a deacon board because you
Yeah,
know
that's
the
what I was
deacon
gonna say. That's
the
the
deacon sit up
Duh.
in front.
Yes, exactly. So when you
Ooh,
run
could've
up on
been
the front,
somebody in the
you
church.
did that because your girl done got ransacked
By the deacon.
by the deacon.
Have y'all ever had a fight in church?
In church? No,
No.
nobody.
I don't go to church
No.
enough to actually have a
No.
I done got
scuffle.
into it at church. I ain't had no physical fight, but I done got into it with somebody.
Why we
You
not
arguing?
shocked? Why we not shocked? Why
Yeah,
ain't
right.
nobody in these squares shocked? Ain't nobody shocked.
Did you argue with somebody in church?
I could tell
Yeah.
that would happen.
Sure did. The girl's stepmom came up there trying to get them. And I was like, bitch, I don't know you. My kids ain't going with you.
I'm here to pick up the girls.
And where they daddy? You know, they
But you
coming with
ain't.
you. Yeah, they
I drove
know
all
you're
the way up
not.
here. I drove all
Yeah,
the way
well,
up here.
I can't. That ain't my problem. They not going with you.
Yeah, ain't nobody coming to get my kids.
I didn't know her. They were too little. Like they weren't like how they are now, but now they wouldn't go with her. But the crazy part was their dad was texting me at the same time. The woman was standing in front of me, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna come pick y'all up and take y'all to dinner because it was Father's Day." And I was like, if I turn this phone around and show this woman, then she will fall out. Yes, I argued in church.
Why ain't you
Was it
turn
the
the phone
kids had no-
around?
Yeah,
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, he was ready, Jeanette. It seemed like he came there with one objective. Like he
sure did. Let's look at her.
And that,
Yeah,
look.
And that white tee. That white tee
And
and
he
them black
hit
pants.
him with all his might. That was like a
but there's my thing. There's another thing with fighting, right?
Look how calm the other man come out.
But
He's
but
like,
take it from the beginning. If you're really mad, right, and you about that life, right there, you don't stop throwing punches if you'd have got the right.
You stay on top.
You just stay right in the pocket.
You
and
stay
you just
right in the
keep throwing.
pocket, yup.
And we
You
staying
can tell
right
he
here.
ain't no fighter.
you don't let him get up.
You don't boom boom and then boom
No.
boom.
I ain't no thug, but I know the rules. I ain't no tough guy, but I know the rules. If I'm gonna punch you in the front row, it's punches and bunches. Like I'm not moving back.
And if I'm scared like that, I got my brass knuckles on, or I got something in my hand to make sure that you gonna stay down.
I already done put my bail
You ain't
money
moving.
away. I done told Stacy like it's gonna be $1,500 so to get us out. And yeah, I don't know. And Jay gonna be there. I'm like, Jay, I'm about to go at this dude in the front row of the church.
Just let you know.
And I'm gonna act like I'm breaking it up, but I'm gonna hold his arms.
Hold me down.
And you gonna hold his arms.
You're like, yo, stop, get off of him.
Y'all stop fighting.
No, stop,
Get off
boy.
of him.
And you gotta punch him in the nose because the nose breaks easy. You gotta go straight. He's sitting down, dog. You had everything. Like you had everything in your advantage. You
I
had
have been in
everything
enough
except the
fights
white
to
girl
know
giving you a
never
lap
to
dance.
stop. Once you in the pocket, you don't stop swinging.
You can't.
When folks say when I see you, it's on site, I guess that's what it means.
That's what they mean. Even in the sanctuary.
On site.
On site. The setup, Mike. Yeah, you gotta set it up. You dog. That's the way life is. You gotta set it up. Especially if you already know he was piping your girl out crazy in your apartment on a Tuesday.
Not piping the girl out on Tuesday.
And that's so sad because that be going down in the church.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
So crazy.
All
these
raggedy.
people. And it's funny to me to see the pictures, like, you know, when the families post their pictures and they so happy. And I be looking at that like,
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I mean, you hate it because it's like, dang, why this can't really be real?
But he was just smashing out Shirley and taking home some of her peach cobbler and macaroni and cheese.
Yo, facts are, they always tell you keep your girl at the club. No, keep your girl at the church. Them cats is vicious. Did somebody pull him back? No, ain't nobody pull him back. Nobody did nothing. He stepped back.
He ran away.
Because he thought that two-piece,
Look,
he thought that was
he
going
ran away.
He thought that was gonna be the one. He thought that was gonna be the one. Then the old boy got up and was like,
And look at him coming.
But the guy with the sweater vest, like the guy with the he's like, what we gonna do here? What we doing right here? What we gonna do right here? What are we gonna do right here? We ain't gonna do
That
nothing right
definitely
here.
can't be the security.
What we gonna do right
That's the
here? Like,
security.
I hope that's
Oh
not the
my
security.
God.
He's so calm. He's so calm. Like he ain't running. He like, oh shit, I got to break this.
The guy with the sweater vest. He was trying to make it seem better, but he was making it worse. He's like, he ain't really fuck your girl that hard. Like he wasn't hard. Like he watch when he comes out, right?
Look at the
He looked like he was hoping by the time he got down there it was gonna be broken up already.
You know, he didn't even put it in her butt, right? He didn't even put it in her butt. Like, he didn't do nothing like that. There was nothing disgusting. Where's the major clip? That is hilarious.
Yeah, I need some churches, but yes. Yes.
Oh, the sweater vest. He came out there like he was gonna do. He said, nah, this is bad. This is bad. All right. Let's take a quick 3-minute break and I'll smoke a black and mild. We come back. And what we got when we come back? What else do we have?
So we got the Alexa update and the airport wig.
Oh, Jay Black didn't see the Alexa.
No, I didn't see that Alexa.
Oh, all right. We'll come back in 3 minutes, y'all. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. As a singer, give me your top 5 songs of all time and give me a little bit of them.
I'll start. One of my favorite songs happens to be, it's a classic by Louis Armstrong. It says, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, they're pretty in the sky, and they're also on the faces of the people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? But they're really saying that I love you. I see babies crying, and I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I love that one. I love that one.
I know David Burns just appreciated that.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, Major.
Yeah.
Jay Black's going to kill me for this.
Yeah.
Your voice makes me want to cry.
You're welcome. It's okay.
What
did I tell you? This is still manly. Be bold.
I manly cry.
And then
I'm about to do some push-ups. I'm gonna do some push-ups.
Yeah, you gotta get me.
You gotta say it like this. You gotta say it like this. Yo, your voice.
Your voice tears me up. God damn it. Your voice tears me up. All right, give me another one. That was 5. That was 5. That's a beautiful one. Give me.
You know, okay. So let's think current. Do it cry about it, let it show. Do it cry, let it show. And that's me because I literally don't know all the words. This woman's word. This woman's word. I just know that part, and that's all that I need. I can do that, and you ain't gonna act like that and hit you. You're not gonna act like that and hit you because you got it real happy. Look at Jay Marie saying, oh she.
Exactly. Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. I see that young man. That young man got it in his eye. He got the same look I had at 21. I'm knocking off these aunties. Aunties can get it too.
He said the same thing, man. When I first met him, he like, yo, he got that little look in his eye, man. I like that. I was like, what does that mean?
And I'm glad you brought up 50. I want to know the relationship and how close do you guys, because you got to get around 50 in order to do this. You got to be around and get the whole vibe of 50. Like, what's the relationship and what does he give you advice? Does he just let you do your thing, or how does it go down?
Man, 50's the guy. You know, he's showing love always. He's always spitting game. When he's not on set, of the 30,000 other projects he's on when he's with us. No, he definitely pull us aside. And it was actually one time we were shooting a scene. He pulled up in the middle of the tape, literally like damn near stopped production, in this dope ass orange translucent Wraith, and just was like, "Yo, come here." It was crazy. It was ill. It was ill.
Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in to tap in. Get on IG Live and tap in. Everybody say they say go tap in. All right. Michael, Shawn, and Takeover Legend, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Shawnee Scott. We in here. 2021 is about to end.
Juice.
I got the what?
She got the palm juice.
I am trying to stay
what's the palm juice?
Healthy as much as I can.
Pomegranate juice.
Pomegranate juice.
Does it give you energy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a great antioxidant.
Oh, nice.
It helps reduce inflammation. I take it with a turmeric shot in the morning.
Inflammation? Like what inflammation?
Well, like, sometimes women get, I'm into, but women get puffy.
Yeah.
Like puffy in their skin or puffy like?
Well, yeah, I mean,
you bloat, you swell.
You bloat, you swell.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're sick, you have, your whole body has an inflammation response. And so it helps with that.
All right. What we going to talk about, y'all? What's next? What we going to talk about? Because I'm telling you right now.
Let's talk about the price of gas. Can we go there?
It's really not. Like, I think everybody forgets, especially on the East Coast. And Jay remembers when we would drive the Hot 97. There was a time when gas was $5.25.
Oh, $5?
It was $5.25. And I filled my car up. It was an SUV, and it came out to $125.
Yes.
Yeah, I just looked at the gas is like $4 and some change. It was like $4.35.
It's three something here.
Or three something. And I really am into, I just can't, because I'm old school. The electric cars, like I really want one.
I really want a Tesla. My next vehicle, I really want it to be a Tesla.
But you know about them Teslas? And the Teslas are funny. They really are a boring looking car on the outside.
I love the inside.
But all they have is that laptop that's supposed to be a screen. The laptop is crazy. That little screen.
The doors swing out. The doors swing out in the truck.
Yeah, but
the seats turn, like literally turn towards each other.
Right. Yeah.
It's dope.
But it's still a very basic.
It's basic looking outside. Yeah. Very sleek, like a streamlined design.
But I really want one of them cars that I can just charge up and have gas just in case the charge goes down and be able to charge it up. But I don't see, like in Jersey, I see a bunch of them electric charger things up. In Texas, I don't. Well, Texas.
You got to go to the north side.
Yeah, and the oil
down
companies,
south.
Yeah, and the oil. Like I've seen them, but the oil companies ain't really trying too crazy to try and just like actually put them things on there.
Not the newer housing, like the house, like when they build all these new complexes, they actually have them in the garages now, the charging stations for Tesla.
I like our little scroll that we have in the bottom. We got a whole bunch of Black-owned businesses.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. Jay, what does your
hoodie like to add me?
I know. That's
this hoodie she made, Lady Q. This one is just being the boss. She wore it out and somebody stopped her, and so she made me one. So just being a boss.
What's the bottom of it? Oh, inspired actions. All right.
Inspired
these
actions.
nuts.
So an inspired line. Yeah, just being the boss.
I like that. I like that color. I like that color. Yeah, I like
black
that.
And yellow.
Yellow looks good on you.
Oh, yellow looks good. I appreciate. Thank you, Mom.
No, it don't. No,
it complements your skin tone.
My tone.
No, she's trying to say you dark. That's all. She hates.
What?
She's a fucking hater. Sexy Mo's a hater. She trying to take a stab. Jay Black, don't take that. She trying to take a stab.
It looks good.
You look good for a dark skinned guy, Jay.
Yeah, she trying to take a stab.
I like dark meat.
What just happened? What is that?
No,
I like
not
dark
towards Jay Black, but you made the comment about dark skin. I was like, well, I like dark
Her
meat.
dude must be dark. Her new hubby to be.
He's not dark. He's chocolate.
Wait till we meet him. I'm just waiting.
Oh, and Mike, my niece sent me a picture of the cop's wife, and for the body, I think we might have to take it back. We might have to take it back, but the face, I don't know. I don't know about that face, but that's a better picture of her.
That's like from 12 years ago. That was 12
that's not.
No, this looks recent. It looks like
that's her with her hair combed, and they're going out for it.
Yeah, that's a much better picture.
You can see the little waist a little bit better versus that what she had on.
Let me get my glasses.
The wife is nice. She got on boots. She got on her thigh highs.
She definitely looks better in that picture.
Whatever.
Yeah, so
my niece 12 years ago. That was a night. That picture was.
Thank you,
Reggie comedy. What's up, Just Reggie? Just Reggie comedy.
That picture was taken in 1998.
No, it wasn't.
Thanks, Tam. I look good for a dark skinned guy. Thanks. That's what she said. I think.
So you got Alexa rebooted in the airport.
What Alexa do? Yeah, the airport thing was interesting too because I didn't realize that happens for females.
You know, just for Jay, since you're such a Christmas guy, play Alexa.
I'm gonna play the first one that started all this.
Oh, that started the whole drama.
So this is the first one.
Alexa, can the reindeers fly?
No, caribou cannot fly.
Santa Claus is not real?
For one, Alexa doesn't know what she's talking about. Santa is real.
How? Reindeers makes the sleigh fly, and the reindeers fly, but reindeers can't fly.
All right, well, Alexa's an idiot.
Alexa, it is an idiot.
Yeah,
that is me all day, Mike.
But why? Why do we fight so hard to prove a lie? Why, y'all? Why do we?
It's not just Christmas. It's that bitch is nosy about everything. She tells everything. I know you got a kid, Jay Black, at that age where if they can't ask you, they like Alexa, Siri,
everything,
and they give detailed information. Sometimes a little bit more than what you want to give.
But that's what we wanted as a society. So now we got to talk.
It's so funny. We hate the truth. We hate the truth.
No, sometimes Alexa just need to shut the hell up and mind her damn business.
Why? Because she exposing the truth.
Like he said, Alexa is an idiot.
Alexa's the new encyclopedia. Alexa and Siri. But because of that, they had to update her.
Yeah.
Alexa is that auntie at the family reunion that tells everybody's business in real life and goes like, yeah, he did this, he did that.
Well, she also explained to my son what a lesbian was, and he was like, "Oh, you mean like gay?"
She can tell you that.
Yeah, she will give you the whole definition. Explain what if you say what is gay.
What's
a lesbian? Ask her what's a lesbian.
Homosexuality is romantic attraction, sexual attraction, or sexual behavior primarily between members of the same sex or gender.
Oh, that ain't bad.
But if you ask her a little bit more, you can't ask her to explain a little bit more for you, and she'll give you more more examples.
How do you ask that question?
Like what?
How do I word it?
Yeah.
I can't just say give me more.
With Siri, you can. You ask me to say.
Hey, Jay Black, ask, how do lesbians show each other love?
Alexa, how does lesbians show each other love?
There you go, then.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, I bet you don't, bitch. I bet you don't.
They done went through and updated her.
I'm telling you, the things that I'll be like, listen, don't ask Alexa and Siri shit. Come to mom and mama explain it to you. Because sometimes the information be a little bit much and it's complex sometimes. And
my boy here cheating. Yeah, he do. My son be cheating. She said, "Lady Q,
yes.
He used it on his, and now she got to teach him division because the teacher's so impressed, but she didn't realize he in here. Alexa, what's 42 divided by 5?
Right. I ain't mad at Buddy. I am not mad at that.
Did y'all know that? That's 8.4. 42.
All right, Jay Black, get on IG Live. Get on IG.
Well, now when you ask Alexa, can reindeer fly? This is what happens.
Alexa, can reindeer fly?
Long ago, Santa and the elves discovered a special formula of magical reindeer food, which makes reindeer fly. Santa's reindeer eat this food all year long, giving them enough magic to fly around the world on Christmas Eve.
Alexa, is Santa Claus real?
All I know is that someone has been eating all my cookies.
Alexa, so does that mean Santa Claus is real? Alexa, so does that mean Santa Claus is real?
Here's something I found on the web. According to goodhousekeeping.com, we
Alexa,
explain
no.
that Santa...
Alexa, stop.
We ain't playing these games.
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
I mean,
That's
All
the
right,
new answer now.
y'all talk,
Yeah.
y'all talk, because I got to build up my energy for this.
I mean, I have a problem with the beyond, like I said, beyond the whole Santa Claus thing. And now you have basically restructured and reprogrammed it to keep up with the lie.
Yeah, what did they say? They made some magical food.
The magical food, and they eat it all year around so that on Christmas they can
Oh
fly.
my God, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that is a real thing, Jeanette. My son made reindeer food at school and brought it home and got glitter all over my daggone floor.
Oh,
It's cornflakes with glitter and some other stuff. Yeah.
And I remember people used to put stuff out in their yard when we lived in this place, and they go all out, and they had reindeer food in the yard for the reindeer to come eat up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
don't shake the table, Mike. Don't
I
shake
can't
the table.
do this. Why do adults actually want this to be real? Why do adults want this shit to be real? Why?
The world has
It's
fun
not,
with Christmas, Mike.
Jay
The world.
Black, it's not real. It does not fucking exist. Like, why do we want some make-believe shit to really be on some old, like, Santa Claus is... Why? Why are we so invested in this shit? I don't get it.
Societal fantasy, societal norm.
Mike, why have Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse? Why have Sesame Street? Why have all these characters? We know they're not real. Why?
Dog,
it's an escape from reality.
Technically,
what?
Those
Technically, Mickey Mouse is real?
Those characters are real characters that were created. We know they're not real.
Yeah, they're
we
cartoon.
know when we walk outside, Mickey Mouse is not gonna fucking be out there smoking a blunt. We know this. Like, we never say, Mickey Mouse is really real. No, we know these people are make-believe. Why are we so consumed with trying to make kids believe that fucking reindeers fly?
Probably because when they grow up, the world is going to hell in a handbasket so bad. You got to have something for them to
because
like
then
escape. Jay Black.
Do you understand? It really isn't. It's not real. It's not real.
All right, all right, Scrooge, you feel better?
No, I'm saying the stupidity that we have to get upset because we won't even let Alexa tell the truth. We won't let a fake bitch tell the truth.
She will say that she's not fake. She's artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
She can't even tell the truth. Nobody
Alexa,
can tell the truth.
Do you believe in Santa?
All I know is that someone has been eating all my cookies.
Okay.
Do you understand the problem with that in society?
Ask her if she's fake. Are you a fake bitch?
Alexa, are you a fake? I don't want to curse.
No, just say, are you?
Ask her again.
Alexa, are you fake or real?
I'm totally real.
She hit you with the totally.
She totally real.
Yeah, I'm totally
real.
Do you understand what
Ask
I'm
her
saying?
if y'all can go on a date.
Alexa, will you go on a date with me?
I like you as a friend.
How do you get friend zoned by Alexa? How you get friend zoned by a fake bitch? Like she friend zones you. I like you as a friend.
I like you as a friend. Ask her to marry you. Ask.
Do you understand what we're saying here? Go ahead.
What'd you say, Shawn? I'm sorry.
Ask her to marry you. Ask her, will you marry me?
Alexa, will you marry me?
I don't want to be tied down. In fact, it can't be. I'm amorphous by nature.
She don't want to be tied down. She's amorphous by nature, whatever that means.
She's constantly changing.
Yeah.
Oh.
What she likes, what she I like that.
Oh,
And
TP
this
said
is-
her Alexa going off too. I'm sorry. Lady Q said downstairs went off. My bad.
And this is why I've been saying this. We should not allow our kids to be brainwashed about a fake Santa.
Jacqueline's went off too.
I have you guys on speaker.
Mine is upstairs.
Dog, this is so crazy. It's
But we have Google Assist here in the house
It's
too,
so
and
sad.
it's no better.
It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad.
My Alexa is in the back. So.
Yeah, my Alexa is in the bathroom. I keep her in the bathroom, and
You know what's
she only
sad?
allowed to listen to music.
You know what's sad? That we all have this damn thing in our house.
Oh, we don't turn lights on and off. We're so conditioned now.
Yeah,
like the
Alexa, turn the lights
control
on.
Yeah, like at the end of the night, good night, and yeah, like all that stuff.
I refuse to buy one. My daughter got one for Christmas. Somebody asked her what she wanted, and she told them she wanted an Alexa. So that's how he got in my house.
Yeah, you need one in every room, honestly.
Yeah,
like, you need one in every room.
Why?
Why?
It's very convenient. At any point, if you want to play a song, if you want to ask a question, no matter whatever it is, from the lights, whatever you control, it's dope to have one in every room. If you
Can she tell me if there's an intruder in the house?
If you have it set up to your alarm, yes. I don't have mine set up to the alarm, but yes.
Our Google does.
You do. You can.
Our Google Assist.
So she'll say, somebody coming in the house?
I mean, she'll alert you that. I mean, if the alarm going off, but
I wonder if you could change the voice for her to make her a more urban voice.
Yeah, I want her to sound like a Tyrone.
Yo, get out the house, dog. Somebody in there that don't belong in there.
Here is what I found. You can change the voice you hear when speaking to this device. Just say, Alexa, change your voice.
See, so she can
say it. Say, Alexa, change your voice.
Let's say if I wanted to come back, am I gonna be able to get it back? I don't want to keep that.
Yeah, because I think that they have like French accents.
I'll play with it later. I don't want to be stuck with something. I'm the frustrated guy where if I can't get it back to how it was, I'd be so mad if I even changed it in the first place.
So can't you say, Alexa, go back to your regular voice?
I don't know if it works that way. But either way, we can move forward playing with her because I don't want to mess mine up playing with y'all. I got mine set up to do a lot of different things. I ain't trying to screw nothing up.
He is that invested to that.
I love these. One year I gave them out for gifts to everybody. It was like on sale for like $30.
Yeah,
everybody got one. You get one. You get one. My guy was giving out gifts. I think they dope.
Ask Alexa who Michael Shawn is.
Alexa, who's Michael Shawn?
According to Wikipedia, Michael Shawn Hickenbottom, better known by his ring name Shawn Michaels.
Oh, the wrestler.
The wrestler.
No, Alexa, stop. So they always go to the wrestler, Shawn
Ask
Michaels.
Who Michael Shawn the comedian is.
Alexa, who's Michael Shawn the comedian?
Here's something I found on the web. According to getsurrey.co.uk, Shawn was one of Britain's finest.
Alexa, stop.
They got you being everybody but who you are. Oh, goodness.
That's funny. That's crazy. But Michael Shawn does a lot of traveling. Have you ever been stopped? Well, I know you get stopped, but have you ever seen somebody have to take their hair off at the airport, Mike?
No, not personally. No.
Take their hair off at the airport. Oh, they make y'all look. They look at y'all wigs and stuff and weaves and
they might. I mean, you can carry stuff in your head. You can you can put stuff in there.
So you got something? You got a video or something?
Well, yeah. Okay. So this lady was going through the checkpoint at the airport, and this is what's happened.
Please. Why? Here, put this back out. Wait, she snatched the wig.
Wow.
She knew. The TSA knew. She knew that hair was attached to that damn cap.
I don't think she knew
that.
You've never seen that?
I've never seen a wig glued to somebody's head.
Yeah, they use them for the gym. They use them for like if you want to work out. And then also cancer patients.
Mm-hmm.
Switch up your look. Yeah.
But why can't it just be the regular wig to your head? And then at the airport they're gonna make you take your hat off. So I don't get wearing that to the airport. But I didn't realize that
She probably wasn't thinking that they were going to make her take the cap off.
Why wouldn't they?
She probably wasn't thinking.
I can't deal with life right now. I can't deal with life.
I can't deal with life. Why can't you deal with life, Mike?
Everybody's dumb as fuck. Everybody's just dumb. Everybody's dumb. See, this is why I have a global entry, so I don't have to. I'm good.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what's a
You
global entry?
can go get that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go to make an appointment to get your global entry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You have to pay for it.
Go ahead, play the video again.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to take your shoes off in the airport. You don't have to do any of that.
So TSA told her, we got to look underneath your head. We need you to take your hat off. And then this is when all hell break loose.
Why? Here, put this back out. Wait, she snatched the wig.
That looked like that's her going to the store wig. Like, when everything messed up.
I want one of those.
Oh, you can buy it like that, or you got to do it yourself?
No, you
can buy them like that.
They have them with the little headbands on them.
Mm-hmm.
The headbands, so it looks like,
headband hat.
Kathy said they've touched my hair because I had bobby pins in them, setting off the alarm. She gave me a head massage.
Yeah, because they got the D's all the way through there. Like when you go to jail and if you got a weave or something, you got to take all that out.
Now, Shawn, I was scared of clear, so I did clear for a minute, and I didn't like it with the retina scan, and then the lines are long at clear. So it's really global entry is definitely the way to go versus clear.
So that's saying if you're clear, that means you won't do nothing illegal. That's what they're trying to say. I'm confused. So
no. What happens is, they have all your information. You have a redress number, everything. So they have all your information. It's not like you just willy-nilly going in there. But
what's to stop a criminal from getting the clearance and then still sneaking whatever? I'm confused.
That's true.
You still got to go.
You don't have to take your shoes off. You don't have to go through the general line, but you do have to be searched. You have to
go through TSA.
So
you just cut the line. You just cut.
It's a shorter line. It's a shorter line.
Okay, it's a fast pass. It's a fast pass.
Yes, basically. Mm-hmm.
I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah,
but I don't get the knowing that you got a wig, a hat on, and you got to take your hat off, and you still go there and act surprised. I don't get that part, but I guess that's the life of a female. Life of a female, I guess. I don't get it, but life of a female.
I don't know. Like the whole shit irritates me. I'm like, it's whatever. All right, so.
Did y'all talk about Kanye buying a house across the street from Kim?
No.
Yesterday?
I think that came out yesterday, right?
It did.
It came out yesterday, which is the weirdest thing ever. Which
why is it weird?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Why is that weird to buy a house across the street? That's good for the kids. They can go either house. They can walk on.
Mike said, "Okay, I'm leaving." He didn't expect you to take that position. That stance. Kanye wanted to be closer to his family and and his kids. So he bought a house that's real, nearby. It's only $4.5 million for him. I guess that's $450 for us.
Something like that.
It's a couple dollars, and hey, he wanted to be closer to home. So Mike probably think he's trying to be a stalker. He's trying to be controlling. I think that's going to be probably Mike's angle. There you go.
He spent $4 million. Allegedly.
No, he did. 4.5.
The woman, we're done. And he buys a house across the street. That is so deranged and so ridiculous. It makes no sense. This is what I've been saying, that Kim Kardashian should get like a medal for being with this weirdo for as long as she has.
He might not even be there the whole time. He might be somewhere else, but at least
Shawnee, we broke up and I buy the house across the street from you, Shawnee.
And we got kids.
And
we got
Shawnee,
kids.
I'm going to see the kids.
No, but it's easier because like they dad, I wish he'd get an apartment right across the hall. Okay? Because I would send them right on over there. Like go over there with your
Go
daddy.
on over there with your daddy.
And he can take you to track practice and take you to all these places. I need a break. Just don't be coming over here knocking on my door.
400K over an accent, but yeah, that 400K, he ain't gonna notice that.
Well,
yeah, I get wanting to be closer so your kids can just spend the time with you and then be able to go back home with no problem versus needing to fly to Europe or fly into wherever, LA to Miami,
and all them
wherever his house
excuses.
is.
I can't come get them because I can't just walk on over there, give them a key. They
So I kind of get that part. You have to get that part, Mike. If you can be closer to your kids and then go spend time with them and have that house and you have that luxury financially to do that.
Y'all do the show.
No, for real, you don't get that part of it, the being closer. So you think it's just all cover up? Like, what? I don't get where you're going. Like, you have to get the kids part.
Dog, nobody buys a fucking house across the street. What are y'all talking about?
And is it across the street, or is it like?
No, it's across the street.
Like they can walk out the front door and walk across the street.
This motherfucker literally, because Kim won't get back with him. He bought the house across the street.
To be closer for the kids.
No,
look at it from the kid's standpoint.
Jay, it has nothing to do with the fucking kids. He's a fucking weirdo.
But you don't see how that would work for the kids.
No, it doesn't. When somebody breaks up with you and says, I want to get divorced. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. I want to be away from you. And you buy the house across the street.
Is she really saying she leads him on still? She does the group dates to keep him happy. She's doing a lot of things to appease him. So if she's really not trying to appease him, I don't know if she's giving that clear message. But for the house purposes, I understand for the kids. If you have the means to do it.
It's not about Kanye. Has never done shit because of the kids. Kanye does everything because of him. His ego.
No,
this is true.
He loves
I have to agree with Mike on that.
Everything is about Kanye. That's all it's about.
Calabasas for the kids. It was he wanted to be up in the mountains. That part of Kim's issue.
He broke up with the girl. He said he didn't want her. He doesn't want her. He's filed for divorce. Then she goes, I'm out. Cool. All right, we're good.
She would have left. She was out.
And that was part of the problem in the beginning anyway, is that he wasn't there. She said that.
He wasn't there. Yeah.
And that wasn't her ideal of a family.
When he had the family, he fucking moved to Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So now I have to agree with
and
Mike.
Now he wants to buy
it
because he's a billionaire. He wants to buy a house across the street. It is so irritating.
Like, I don't think it's about the kids, Jay Black.
At a certain point, Kanye.
But does the kids do benefit?
No, it doesn't. Don't. Weirdo dad is across the street.
Weirdo dad.
Weirdo
dad.
You know how sick these kids are of this motherfucker walking in the house with gloves and boots on and some tight ass jeans and walking in and having a mask on, and they're like, why can't we have a regular goddamn dad? We can't. Dad,
wait. So Michael Jackson wasn't regular.
Fucking medicine. Dad won't take his medicine, and he wants to be this weirdo all the time.
There's a lot of celebrities that try to protect and keep the certain things private. From Michael Jackson, and some people don't want their
What
kids
has Kanye kept quiet? What has he kept private?
I get the kids aspect, and they don't have to get on a flight. Sometimes you don't want your kids jumping on a plane just to go spend time with you. If you can come into town to be closer to them, to spend time with them, and have
walk
that
across
as
the
an
street,
option,
and
have
walk
that as
across
an
the
option.
street.
He's not going to be there 24/7.
He could have got a house up the block.
With the kids.
He could have got a house
I
off
get
the
it.
block, not across
I
the street.
understand it.
I think Chris Rock did that. He got a house down the street.
See?
So the girls wouldn't have to go
When
so
you
far
had the
around
kids,
corner.
why did you fucking move to Wyoming?
He was
When
in
the
not
kids,
the right mental space.
When you
He was going through something
he's
mentally.
still not in the mental fucking frame.
He getting help. He's getting medicated. When he's medicated, he's okay.
Jay Black, he's not getting help. He has told everybody he's not taking any medicine. We got to deal with this motherfucker every day. Mental health is serious, but nobody has to live their life around
You don't turn your back on your family.
Your mental health.
You don't turn your back on your family just because
Dog, everybody has been trying to be nice to
David,
this dude.
you funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
David said
he's not gonna let her be happy. He's not.
Yeah, he said every time Pete come over, Kanye gonna run across the street, ring the doorbell, and run.
He's a fucking selfish fuck.
Or if he see him
doorbell.
driving her car, because he's been driving her car around LA.
which is disrespectful.
Oh, somebody in IG Live said he moved to Wyoming to make an album. Oh, that makes fucking sense.
It's work. Why doesn't it make sense?
Oh, he left his family and his kids to make an album in Wyoming.
Wait, so an actor can go move somewhere for 3 months to film a movie, but he can't for an album?
Jay Black.
An actor does that.
Jay Black, it's a studio. It's a studio, Jay Black.
They move away to
Jay
go
Black,
film
nobody
movies.
moves.
I've seen it. I heard about it. It's 6
Jay
weeks
Black,
filming in this country.
Can I
6 weeks
explain
over
to
in
you?
this city.
Can I explain to your nonsense?
Go ahead.
The reason why you have to do that is because it's a movie. So they'll say we have to film in France because the
On
movies are
sets.
foreign and we're gonna have to be on set. A studio is something that you record in your fucking house.
Is the right space around you? You know how it is.
Jay Black,
when you
shut the
record.
fuck up.
All
Just
right. The energy, it ain't the same. All right. You can act like you don't understand that part. You know,
Jay,
you gotta be in the right mental space. When you gotta write jokes, you need to be in certain spaces.
Why does Jay-Z not leave his family when he records an album?
We don't know if Jay gets away to have some mental. We don't know if he dips off. A lot of artists say they need to dip off. They got to be in that right mindset, and that makes sense. That's feasible. That's not unreasonable. Sometimes you go too far left, I think. I swear, that's reasonable. It's legit reasonable.
I'm going to sleep.
Sometimes you go too far to the left. To the left, to the left.
Because Mike know when he's being creative and writing jokes, is a certain headspace and a certain energy around him. He needs to be in certain.
Well, I don't think he has
What
to
you're
move
saying makes no
to do
sense.
it.
Dog, you don't make any sense. Nobody leaves their family to go to Wyoming to make a hip-hop album. Who the fuck goes to Wyoming? I can see if you're like, I gotta go to the hood. This motherfucker went around cows and horses.
Maybe that's his workspace.
And then when Kim, and then when Kim Kardashian goes, okay, this is enough. Like, we're gonna break up. Like, we gotta stop, right? Then she says, just live your life. I live my life. He buys the house across the street.
Do you think the kids will enjoy that from the kids' side?
No,
the
kids
would enjoy if they had their
do you
dad
know how?
listen to them when
Do
they
you
need
know
them?
how the kids are so plain sick of Kanye?
I don't think so. No,
Dog,
no matter how much your kids get on their nerves, you still their father. And they still love you.
Jay Black,
But we always know if we got weird parents.
Jay Black, do you really think anybody would want Kanye to be their father?
I don't know the man personally.
Not money.
I don't know him personally. I don't know how he is personally. I don't know if he plays the run around the house and how he is with interacting with his kids. But no matter what, no matter how bad your parents are, they're still your parents, and you still have a certain level of love and respect.
No, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. It's not that is not the truth. No matter how bad your parents are.
Well, not bad, not over the top bad. I'm talking about as far as.
Do you know how much shit these
bad,
kids have to catch in school because of their fucking father? Do you know how much ridicule they have to catch every day in school?
And how much love they probably get in privileges and other
what?
stuff too.
Not for nothing. North got a smart ass mouth. She got a slick little mouth. So
oh my God. I'm done. Y'all.
But I just want you to be rational and think about that. It is.
Your father got on TV as a black man and put a fucking Trump hat on and said slavery was a choice.
I mean, that part was rough.
Yeah.
But they still your father.
I'm not playing with y'all today. Like, y'all play them games. Them poor kids, I don't care how much money they have. Them poor kids got to deal with every fucking thing Kanye does. Everything they got to catch. And now the motherfucker wants to buy a house across the street, which the whole neighborhood is going, your dad bought the house across the street?
So you be close to y'all. Oh, he's a black father that wants to be involved with his kids. How about that? Can we look
He
at it
went
from
to
that narrative?
Wyoming for like a year
The
to
getaway,
do a fucking album. You don't fuck with your kids.
And they came to visit a lot. They came to visit, and I remember seeing clips.
That's heavy.
It was for a certain period, not like it's forever.
You're the reason why these kids, when they turn out fucked up, I want you to remember what you said today. The pressure always is on these kids to deal with their dysfunctional damn dad.
Well, be there to support him to get the help that's needed and spend time
Fuck
with
him. Fuck him with all that support. Everybody has tried to support him. Everybody has told him to get help. If I'm still at the bar, fuck me too. If I'm still at the bar drinking and y'all like, yo, we have tried to help you, fuck me too.
Oh yeah, Afro
I'm
Queen
tired
said,
of the bullshit.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Lady Q left to go. She had to go make a new clothing line up. She need to get away for a year. She need to be in the right headspace. Well, we all coming to
relationship is over.
You gotta be inspired.
Your relationship would be over.
Your environment is not inspiring to her creativeness.
She try to be a boss. Nah. We a boss together. We a team. We all coming. Where we going? We going to Wyoming?
Don't make no sense.
No, I see how they can look, from certain aspects. But I'm just saying, as far as being close
And
to the kids,
but you have to remember, Kim wanted a marriage where her husband was there.
Oh my God, he did not do that.
And that was the breaking point. She put up with a lot of other stuff. She put up with his mental health issues. She put up with his erratic behaviors. It was the straw that broke the camel's back was the fact that he did leave and he wasn't home.
You think he bought
and that
the house
wasn't her
without
idea
Kim
of
knowing?
marriage?
You think he bought that house without
Yes,
having that talk with
yes,
Kim?
absolutely.
They say, hey, I want to be close to the kids.
Be an asshole.
Yes.
Well, he says presumably so he can effectively co-parent with Kim.
Which we all know that you can effectively co-parent without living across the street, one mailbox away from.
No matter what relationship this woman ever is in, he's gonna try and be disruptive because he's across the fucking street. So what's gonna happen is that Kim's gonna move, and he's gonna do it again.
You think she gonna move away because he bought that house?
Yes.
Well, okay, so listen. So according to TMZ, they reported Kanye gave Kim his interest in the family home. So he wants the home that she's in. That's a home that Kanye designed over a period of years. There are still some property issues that remain unsettled. So Kim has asked the judge to go ahead and grant her the divorce now and leave the other issues for later on down the road. So probably what'll happen is once she gets the divorce, she'll probably move because it's probably some issue about like you know how they do. You can't move while you going through this, and then when you do move, you got to tell the other person where you live within a certain amount of time and stuff.
Kathy, every kid. From the time I was 5 years old, I knew how dysfunctional my family was.
No, Kim could hide a lot of that. Like Kathy's saying, Kim could be hiding a lot of
How
that.
can't she hide something that the whole world is talking about?
It is adult problems, as she's saying. You don't see, you think the kids are Googling and you think adults are saying your dad is crazy. You think adults that work for them is not saying your dad crazy. They want their checks.
Dog, North is old. My kids have been Googling
that's a big
stuff.
girl.
She's a big girl. My kids have been Googling stuff since they were 7.
And then when North took that camera and went through the house, that phone, and gave everybody a tour of the house, North know how to use the phone.
Listen, North is a mess.
I feel so bad for these kids because I understand how much shit I've done that has affected my kids, and ain't a percent of Kanye he won't stop. He never stops.
Maybe the kids can get him to stop.
No, nobody can get him to stop. His selfishness is so. Look, I know he has mental health problems. That does not subtract from your selfishness. You're a selfish
Well,
fuck.
some of that
Everything
comes
about
from the
Kanye.
clinical diagnosis of him being a narcissist too.
Yes, and that's great. But you know what? At a certain point, you're like, what, 40-something years old. That's on you, dog. These kids don't have to deal with this shit. Like, the kids don't have to. Your mom died a long time ago, homie. A long time ago.
He hasn't been right. He hasn't been right since. And for a lot of people with mental illness, sometimes those life-changing events can be the trigger forever.
These kids should not have to walk outside and be like, yo, your dad lives across the street from your mom? Yeah. Your dad.
When they do that.
Your dad, I heard your dad had a Trump hat on and he's black. Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. I just want to play this, whatever cartoon they make.
I hate when you know what irritates me about you when you do that? Because it's so fucking.
Because kids are mean.
Because kids know this shit and you know they know this.
Yeah, they do that. Yep, they do.
At least I don't got the weird dad.
Yep. And they will do that too.
They will do that.
And then then they can say something back about some financial aspects. And they probably go back and forth.
The problem is that you don't want to get the help that you need to get. You want to get the help that you want because you're a billionaire. So you decide you can do whatever the fuck you want. And your kids have to suffer. Your kids have to suffer everything. And kids see everything.
But I just want to say, is there a chance that the kids are appreciative that their dad
No, we don't want dad fucking around.
I think you're assuming that they don't want dad around. I think most kids would like to have their parent around, no matter what.
I feel so bad.
If they're regularly involved.
I feel so bad for Kim Kardashian. I feel so bad for her, and I know it's not a popular stance. I feel so bad for her because the dude is relentless. It never stops. He has a girlfriend in his house, and he's on stage talking about he wants Kim back. He has a 23-year-old.
He broke up with her. Most recently, he broke up with her when Kim invited him over for the holidays.
But he had a woman in the house. And then Kim said, it's a wrap. We're done. I'm out. Then he buys the house across the street. She can't get away from this dude.
And I think that's probably the more serious part. Not all of his other like little small erratic behaviors, but the fact that he's so adamant and not able to detach and realize the situation he's in, that he's actually brought the house and thinking that it's going to bring him closer to.
So you think it's going to end bad? You think it's going to potentially
let me tell y'all something.
Michael Jackson bad, all bad. Absolutely.
No, let me tell you something. When a man is that obsessed with a woman and buys the house across the street after their divorce, there's a dangerous situation that's going on here.
Absolutely.
There's a dangerous situation that this motherfucker is so obsessed with her. So I don't want to hear nothing. When something bad happens and that motherfucker walks across the street one day and does something crazy, I want to hear Jay Black on here going like, oh yeah, he did it for the family. He did it for the family.
But he can go crazy if he lives in Calabasas. If
he's
lives
across
in
the street.
He can walk up to the house.
Seeing the Cummings, it's different, Jay Black, I think.
But you turn him away from his kids and he wants to see them? Yeah, that's what any father.
He has enough money to see them whenever. I don't think that he necessarily has to live across the street.
And when that dude, just like the Cole Simpson, when that dude comes over,
I didn't want to say that, Mike. Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
Comes over and she's sucking his, doing whatever she's doing to him, and he's across the street, and he walks over there. I don't want nobody on here, especially you, Jay, to be like, oh, that's I can't believe that happened.
You can't
that's the first thing that I thought about.
If you know I'm in love with you and you flaunting your new relationship in my
But how is it flaunting? I didn't ask you to move across the street. You moved across the street, crazy.
You moved across the street and said it was for the kids. So if it's for the kids, stay out of my business.
And you know it's coming.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, you got a bitch. You got a bitch. You got a woman.
You know I'm in love with you.
No, you ain't in love with me because you got a bitch. No.
Well, that's a borderline. That's a borderline obsession.
You
That
said
is-
you
I
wanted the
only
divorce.
separated because you wanted
Kanye
to.
said he wanted the divorce.
Kanye
But I'm
Because-
telling you, I want it
Kim
back.
didn't start that.
Kanye
want my
broke up with
family.
her.
I want my family now. I want my family back. I
Who
was
Well,
going
you don't
cares?
get to do that. You don't get to do that. I moved on.
We can
Now, if you
rekindle
want to
this.
be here for these kids, then yes, we can co-parent, but
And
stay
then-
out of my business.
and
Stay
then you
out of my
show up-
business.
You show up at my album release. You show up at my big concert with
But
Drake.
she still tries to
You just
support
supporting
him.
me.
Yeah,
She
you
still tries
asked
to
me-
support his brand.
Messages, mixed signals.
No, it's not. You asked
Oh.
me to bring the kids. So from now on, I'm gonna drop their
Yes.
asses off. So I won't be.
Or matter of
here.
fact, send a
You
car service and
understand.
your people to come get the kids in.
So Sexy Mo's allegedly is coming up. I know I got a roll. But yeah, y'all. I
now
just
he
want y'all to think.
running.
I know because I want y'all to think about the kids, and I think that if I'm a kid or if I want that, you have to support that. We don't know what the kids truly want without talking to them. But if the kids say, "Yeah, I'm cool with it," we have to be cool with it.
I think that you can do healthy
you
co-parenting
don't
without
even
being
know
a
what
mailbox away.
Like, what are you talking about? Like, all of a sudden, like, the kids are cool with it. If the kids aren't cool with it, then we shouldn't be cool with it, right?
If the kids don't want to have
So-
nothing to do with them, you have to support what the kids want. Like you can't force them to
Okay,
go.
so we don't know either way. All we know is Dad's dumbass done bought a house across the street.
With the hopes of rekindling. And
There's
getting
no
closer to
hopes
his-
of it's called
No.
control freak. It's called being a control freak.
Yeah.
That's definitely a control move.
Yeah, Dex
That's a
the psychic
control
did say
move.
their relationship is over. They weren't going to get back.
Yo,
Kanye. Sorry.
That's contagious, Shawnee. That's contagious.
Yeah,
I know, right? Right, I'm sorry.
Don't do it.
All right, we got a quick allegedly. I gotta take a nap. My question is, do she have security bodyguards, etc., or a weapon of some sort?
They're not doing all that to keep Kanye away.
Shoot. You don't know what he'll do.
But realistically, you don't know what he would do.
If that was my
in
daughter,
his-
if that was my daughter, I would already see Kanye. I would already seen him. If she had any man, if Kim Kardashian and we realize she has no men in her life,
who gonna check Kanye?
Robin, not Rob.
Go
and,
buy a house across the street from my daughter and see if
Who gonna check me, boo?
No, I could see Chris co-signing him buying the house, like saying, "Well, Kim, he wants to see the kids."
No,
and
don't put this on
I could.
Chris.
No, I'm saying I can see her. I can
He
see
told her she was
saying
against
it.
Kanye in the beginning.
I'm talking about the purchase of the house.
No, she don't want that motherfucker. Nobody needs the reason why Kanye is so upset is that nobody needs him around. They're all worth $1 billion.
Which he helped build.
No, he didn't.
He got her that fashion money. Was a different
saved
different doors were open.
Kanye. They saved
him
Kanye. The Kardashians saved him.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Kardashians and Jay-Z saved him. They saved him.
She better get her a peacemaker.
Exactly.
All right, I gotta go. Enjoy the rest of the show. Mo with her allegedly. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, y'all. We'll take a
All
quick
right.
break. We come back. Jay Black's out of here. I'm gonna take a quick inhale of the Black and Mild. When we come back, Mo ain't lying about stuff. We just don't know if they're all the way true. So it's allegedly 3 minutes. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Y'all, it's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
So it's Steven Seagal. We got Claudia Jordan and Steven Seagal. You're at his house for a potential audition.
Yes.
He's got hair plugs. The house is really cluttery. It's really not that dope. But now, when you get nervous, now this is the funniest, quirkiest shit I've ever heard in my life. When you get nervous, your neck gets tight.
Yeah, it was like tense. So Steven Seagal offered to straighten out my spine with his magical oils he got from the Far East. And I said, well, I know Stephen DeGrassi. I know, rocket scientist or, medical expert. I don't know of any oils that can straighten a spine. That's just me. He insisted. So I was like, no. So he sat on the bed and he grabbed me and pulled me on the bed real hard on his lap.
Oh,
So
now
then
it
I was
got
like,
serious. Oh, shit.
So then I'm like, okay. I started thinking about all the movies where he was doing that karate shit, and I was like, he gonna fuck me up.
Claudia, you should have took that goddamn oil. Now
Give
So
me
go
that
ahead.
lavender.
He pushes you on. He pulls you, and you're on the lap. And now what?
So, ladies, this is y'all probably feel me on this. I pretended I had cramps and I had my period, and I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling that good today, but let me come back in a couple days, and like, I got you. I was acting my ass off because inside I was like.
Well, the hair
Wow.
plugs for me, but
Yeah, the hair plugs. Yeah, hair plugs.
Yeah. And I didn't like older men at the time, and he's white, and I'm just not really into all of that. So I said what I had to say to leave, and he goes, "You're not going to be acting like this when you come next time." I go, "Oh no, I just don't feel right. I need to." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Like he thought about it, like whether he's not. Oh, the door was locked, by the way. So then he unlocked the door and let me escape. So
Right.
It wasn't escape.
Yes, it was an escape. Yes.
I'm counting the steps until we get to the front door. I'm like, okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost free. And then when we got to the front door, and this was like, felt so disrespectful, he just like slapped me on the ass. He's like, I'll see you in a few days or something like that. And I was like, okay. It was the hardest thing I had to do. And I had to play it out because I thought about it after, like, how would this story be received? Black girl, white man, superstars house. After hours, they're gonna say, "What were you? It's my fault. What were you doing there? What were you
over
wearing?
there?
Oh, you're a gold digger. You was just trying to get paid, whatever." And I got into the car and I just lost it. And I called the person that set up the audition. I said, "You fucking set me up. You set me up to. You knew." And I was just like, I couldn't even. I was like, like I couldn't even talk. And it was like, and to this day, it's fuck him because I got away. And I can't imagine. I know there's a lot of women that didn't get away. And now no one listened to me. I told this story on the radio on Foxhole back in the day. And TMZ reached out to me at the point, and I just didn't feel comfortable talking about it back then. But since then, a whole bunch of women have come forward and said similar things. And you don't believe the shit when it's a black woman saying it. It's almost like it's our fault, and we sluts anyways, right? When a white woman does it, now it's like, let's give her a $50 million settlement. And poor thing, you must have been so traumatized. And with us, we just supposed to be strong, so you could take it. You all right.
Yeah,
That
y'all
shit
got that
fucked me
black
up.
girl magic. Y'all good.
Did he ever acknowledge? Did he ever acknowledge it or speak to that? He never even acknowledged.
I never talked to him ever again. Never.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Jay Black is out. Sexy Mo and Shawnee Scott up in here. We don't know if these stories are true. We might have to retract them in a matter of minutes, but we know they're allegedly with Sexy Mo. Sexy Mo! Let's go!
I'm getting no horns, no. Well, Michael, Shawn, this has to be the week of Babygate. Sierra and Russell, they've been getting busy. They're welcoming baby number 3, Trey. Yes.
I'm so jealous of them. I'm so jealous of that relationship.
First of all, I'm jealous that she pushes out these babies and her body still looks amazing.
That's crazy.
Like she could still drop it and pop it and lock it.
But she got the money to have a nutritionist there while she's pregnant. It wasn't like when we was pregnant, you know.
She looks amazing. I wish I did look like that after I had.
Some people just have that it's in their genes.
I don't see not a stretch mark, not a dimple, not a roll. Nothing.
Well, you ain't seen her naked.
Well, I mean, she's damn near naked when she's out there and dancing
when you
and
butt
certain
naked,
stuff.
you know, when you butt naked with your significant other, you see everything. You're like, oh, I'll see. Okay, there's a little stretch mark right there. There's a little stretch mark. But God bless him. I wish. Damn it! I wish I was Russell Wilson.
Don't say that.
Well, I'll tell you who the internet is trying to figure out who baby is this? Harpo, is this your baby? Shaq unveiled like a whole new picture of himself and actually had a 23-year-old young lady in the picture with the baby saying happy holidays. So, you know, of course, the internet went crazy and they want to know, is this Shaq's baby? Now, the baby looks like the young lady who's in the photo. But everybody's trying to figure out, did Shaq have a secret baby on us and didn't say anything?
Well, it's a secret to us, but it's probably not a secret in his life. Listen, if I had the money that Shaq and Nick Cannon have,
Mhm.
I'd probably be spreading my seed too.
You have a couple more kids, like you would spread the wealth.
If I wasn't in this, if I was Nick Cannon and I'm like, listen, girl, like we got an understanding. I will be a part of the kid's life. I will make sure I raise these children. I don't see a problem with it. I'd be like, if you're gonna be, if you have the financial means to be involved in all these kids' lives, and you really want to, where you're really like, yo, I want to be there all the time, and I have the resources to get on a private jet and go see child number 7 or child number 6, or I can bring everybody to me, I would do it. Like, I don't see what the, if you're involved. If you want to be part of their lives. Now, if you're just dropping seeds all over the place and disappearing and making daughters and sons walk around not knowing who their dad is, that's different. But if to me, kids are a great thing. The stress is financially. It's trying to make sure all your kids get what they really, you want to give all your kids what they need.
Equal footing. Yeah, equal footing. I get it. Well, congratulations to Melanie Fiona. She's had just given birth to a baby. She's also another person who's beautiful girl. I just wish I had enough money to have some kids and not have to figure out my life with all of the tiger stretch marks and bears, oh my, going on my body. It's amazing. I don't have those type of genes, but
you can have
shout out to them.
You can have the trainer and stuff. And I'm not saying this please, and this is gonna sound, I'm not gonna say it, never mind.
No, say it.
Like if I was single, right? And I'm worth $400 million. Why would I want to have a kid with Shawnee when I know she's a great mom?
Yeah, if the money was right, I'd have more kids. Right. Like I want to have more kids.
But that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't even be based on like, I'd be like, she's a great mom. Why not bring another kid in? I mean, and Mo, you're already about to get married. So that's why I bring up Shawnee, because I'm like, why wouldn't I? Like, I know her character. I know her principles. I know everything that, and I'd be like, why not? Like, why not? If we both are understanding and we're not we are dysfunctional, but not in that way. We are dysfunctional.
I get.
But not in that way.
I'll fight the bitch at the job.
Yeah, I'm like,
right.
I mean, we have dysfunction, but I'm like, Tony, you know what this is? Like, I get it. Like, I understand like why a guy like Shaq would have a kid and they seem happy, and that's the whole point of this thing. It's just being happy, man. If y'all have a understanding and y'all really are adults, like, man, let me tell you.
Yeah, he might have wanted to have more kids. I mean, but I'm open to have more kids. It just has to be the right situation. Like I would be like, all right, let's have a baby. No, we need some money.
Right.
And I need a trainer because
I need a co-parenting plan because I don't need you sticking me with the whole, leave me holding a bag. So yeah, I think there's a lot of things that a lot of conversation that needs to be had before you just jump out there and say, you know what, let's just make a baby together.
Yeah.
How many kids Nick Cannon got now? I wonder how many. I mean,
it's 7 now since he lost one. I think it's 7 living.
Yeah,
living.
And it's a big.
He had about 5 or 6 of them with him for Christmas.
But Nick is a different type of dude because you, as a man, you cannot get jealous because that woman, you got 7 kids by a bunch of different baby moms. You have to be so certain in yourself that you're not worried about where her relationship goes and who she's dealing with and stuff like that. That's where it gets complicated.
Yeah, because people, when you have a baby with somebody, and y'all break up, they move on, they got somebody, but the minute they think you have somebody,
oh yeah,
it could just be a picture on the internet, a picture of me and Mike, and it's, well, what's going on?
Who is that? You dating him? But I think that's because men are very territorial. Even if they don't still have it, they in the back of their mind, they're like, it's still mine.
Whatever.
Yeah, but that was a good picture we took. So,
y'all did look like the deacon and the deaconess, the first lady and the pastor of the church in that picture.
Yeah.
And who knew I had cocaine in my pocket? Who knew that? What's the next one?
Well, your girl Sweetie. She's not so whitey.
Yeah, this
She's
girl
no
is really
stranger.
popular.
She's very popular, so much that
really is.
a super producer dropped like 400 racks on her. But more importantly, Sweetie has been allegedly seeing a spiritual advisor. You know, everybody gets a life coach or a spiritual advisor when they want to make some changes to their lives, and apparently that's the reason behind her bald head, her new look. She has the complete Amber Rose look, not a Caesar cut, but she has a complete bald head.
Well, she got a little
And they
hair on
said
her
that
face,
the advisor told her in order to get rid of the evil doings or roots on her by people who want to see her fail and harm done to her, that she should cut her hair because her hair was holding evil spirits. So she cut off all her hair.
Oh God.
Allegedly, that was the reason.
Oh God.
Allegedly, this is why she did this right here.
Allegedly, this is why she got the cool breeze and
Oh my God.
She's still cute.
Oh, she's gorgeous. No, she is, but
it's a different look for Sweetie because we're used to seeing Sweetie with all of the different wigs and the long hair and so.
How old is she? Like, how old is she? She gotta be like she's
Sweetie's
like
in her
what?
20s, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Man,
Yeah.
them 20s are just
The 20s are for you to do some things and live without like a bunch of regrets and still kind of be irresponsible.
She is 28 years old.
She's on the cusp.
She was born my junior year in high school.
She's on the cusp.
Yeah, I wish I could be that bold to cut all my hair off like that.
Well, speaking of haircuts, because Tiffany Haddish did it too. You see, she shaved off all her hair too.
What you laughing at, Mike?
And Tiffany Haddish said it was very freeing. Michael, damn you. She said it was very freeing for her.
I can imagine it is. I'm not doing
What's funny, Mike?
And don't dare say she's ugly because I think that she's a pretty girl too.
No, I think she's amazing. That's why I'm not doing. We're almost, the show's almost over. I'm not. No, we're good.
Yeah.
I mean, Sweetie, she looks amazing. Like, I mean, they're levels to the game. They're levels to the game. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Sweetie gives me Amber Rose vibes on this.
And I think honestly, to be real, without cracking any jokes, if it makes you feel free, like if I didn't have I got a long story, but I understand. Like, just cut it off and just like so you're not trapped in, basically on how you look is based on your hair, because in society it is a big deal.
Well, and Irie said, "I'm not my hair."
Yeah. I want to cut all mine off and let it grow back out because once you like, my hair it's naturally curly, but there's some areas that are straighter than others. So if you cut it off, you let it grow back out, then it's all the same.
But it's so funny because we live in a society where we really stress, like, that's something that you would like to do, but you don't do it based on what?
Because I don't know how I'm gonna look with no hair.
She don't know what's up under there. She don't know if there's some nicks and crannies up under there. So.
Yeah, because even like when I had cancer and I had to cut it because it was coming out, I only had to cut it up to my ears. I didn't have to shave my head. But once I cut it up to my ears and it stopped falling out, and then I just let it grow back out. I think it'll grow back fast because it does, but I'm like, ooh,
the funny. Let me take that word funny out. Stacy, my significant other, her mom battled cancer also. And then she was wearing wigs and stuff like that. And then she just shaved her head. And when I tell you, when she shaved her head, I thought she looked better than ever whenever she had a wig on. And now when she comes to the house, I'm so used to it. But when I tell you, when she shaved her head, I was like, wow.
Because you got to see her whole face. The whole face.
And I was like, she never needed a wig.
Well, I think Black women just learn, like, their swag. It's something about embracing the true essence of yourself. I think that Black women, more importantly, can really rock that low cut, that either fade, a Caesar. I've seen some women with some sharp haircuts that were, low. And once they were through their treatment, they decided to keep it.
I agree.
Because it was freeing for them. It was
I
freeing.
Yeah, I totally agree. And when I see Miss McCann all the time now, it's like everything sticks out even more. It's like her ear. First of all, she's a beautiful woman. Number one. And even her earrings and any piece of jewelry all of a sudden stands out so much more. And I'm just like, it's an amazing look. But society will make you scared to death.
Yeah, my head
to do
won't
stuff
look
like
right
that.
with no shaved head, so I probably won't be doing that anytime soon.
You would look fine with it, Mo.
I have this bald spot in my head that probably the hair will never grow back.
I do too. I have a bald spot, and I gotta get plastic surgery to fix it. Oh, I wouldn't even have this hair. Like, I have a bald spot. I have these pictures. I just got these pictures when I had a low cut. I had a Caesar my entire life. But I got these bald spots that I never took care of, and they turned into scars. So I have to get plastic surgery to actually fix them.
And they'll take like the donor hair and put it in that little spot.
No. They have to cut it and then bring the skin together, and then they have to sew it up.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Your hair looks good. You don't need to do that.
And you, unlike your people who are your age, you are doing very well in the hair department.
Yeah,
like your hairline is strong.
But the funny thing, for the first like 27 years of my life, it was all cut low. It was a Caesar cut. I'll send you the pictures. I just got these
Classic
pictures.
Caesar cut.
Yeah, like low, like almost baldy cut, like Caesar cut. But hey, I mean, if you feel that, you feel like I do understand feeling free and not being like regulated to I have to have hair. And I'm not mad at hair. I like hair too. I like hair, but I understand what people like. I just want to be free and just cut this all off and not worry about it. Even with Tiffany, I had jokes, but it was just silly, childish jokes.
And she has actually come out and she's spoken out finally about her and Common's breakup. Because a lot of people were trying to figure out, was it a bad breakup? And she pretty much, like he said, it was because of their busy schedules. But she basically said, hey, he might be the type of person that never really likes to settle down with somebody. And maybe he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower. And she says, I still wish him nothing but joy and happiness, and that, they'll always be cool. I thought that was very adult-ish of her, because it was very clear. She said that she wanted to be married. She wants a child. And so I applaud her for being able to amicably leave a relationship. And she said she does miss him. She was like, I think that comes along with any relationship that you have with somebody and you go separate ways. And it's not a bad breakup. It's not a knockdown, drag down relationship breakup. I think that she actually really, really loved Common and really saw like a future in him until she realized he might not be the settling down type.
He get passed around. He done had a whole bunch of girlfriends.
His track record is on the upper echelon. Like he has snagged some of the best.
The fact that we know of, Common has no kids.
I thought he had one with Erykah Badu.
Oh, that's Andre 3000.
That's Andre 3000.
But she didn't have a baby with him. I know she had one with Andre. Didn't she have a baby by somebody else too?
Yes, she did.
Not Common though.
It wasn't Common.
Let's see. Who did Erykah baby? Let's see who her baby dad is.
Yeah, Common ain't got no kids.
Let's see. But what were you saying?
No,
I just think Common is like Common
got to be a free spirit. I think that he's a free spirit, Mike.
I just think I think he's a cool dude.
I think he's living the bachelor's life. He's enjoying his life.
And we never heard of any of
I've never heard any bad things about him when it comes to relationships. I've never seen anybody walk away from a relationship and saying he wasn't shit. I think that he probably is one of those type of men who lay it out on the line and say, look, this is what it is. I'm feeling you, like, let's just ride this wave.
But the magic about Common is that Common gets in relationships like with Tiffany and they go hard.
Yeah, they moved in together. Yeah.
They go hard. And then
Yeah.
when it's over, normally when you go hard like that, somebody catches feelings. So Common has some magic.
Mm.
And I'm not talking about sex magic. I'm not talking about,
Mhm.
I'm talking about there's something else. Because women
tapping into their mind, into their mind.
Because I'm not talking about black women, white women, or Hispanic women. I'm talking about when you
Women.
go in with a woman and you actually do everything where you're like, we're together for, like, we're not hiding this. The world's gonna know. And then when it ends, it's always amicable.
Mhm.
That's amazing. I've never seen anybody in history be able to do what Common has done. Unless there's another thing, but I'm not saying that.
Well, Erica's other kids are by the DOC, and Puma is the DOC, and
Oh, I didn't
the
know.
other baby is
The
the other
DOC
girl
was one of
is
the kids.
J Electrona or whatever.
Yeah, Jay
Jay
Electronica.
Electronica.
Electronica, yeah.
Common. He fine though.
Why couldn't I ever get a chance at Erykah Badu? I think I'm so into Erykah
She's
Badu.
another person who is up there in a seasoned age with a dope ass body. Even after having all of those children, she has a very has a very natural body.
I would light incense with her. I would do the whole thing.
You would take sage and
I would.
Go around the house with the sage, Mike.
For no reason. Just go. Just go. I
You
would.
need a cleansing, and you need a cleansing, and you need
and the one thing about Erykah Badu is when you see her in person, it's not like you're like, she don't look like the way she. No. Erykah looked the same.
I think that she's prettier in person, especially when
Yes,
she's
she's
not,
amazing.
even when she's not made up and she's just natural face. I think she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she has some real pretty eyes.
She ain't as bad as Megan Good in person, but she bad. She bad.
You and your fascination with Megan Good.
Well, Megan Good single
still
now.
don't
But you're not
understand it.
single.
No, I'm not single. No, I'm not even
And
playing
Jay love Megan Good too.
I'm not even playing them games. Y'all, you can have the vagina out and just like have sage in front of it. I'm good. Because I want no problems.
You don't want that smoke.
I don't want.
Shout out to Stacy.
I don't want none of. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I just want to go home.
Absolutely.
And just chill. But Megan Good in person is probably one of the most natural. Jesus, like she had sweatpants on and a tank top, like, and was so regular, like there was nothing special that she had on in the interview, and I was just like, wow. I said, this.
Well, that's always been her sellable point.
Yeah,
if you think about it, the roles that she played, like that's been her thing. That's what they get her for.
Yeah, that's the type of chick, like, so that you don't get strung out, you just put it in the butt immediately, so you don't get strung out.
Oh my God!
Yeah, just like right in the butt, like right in the butt.
Your boy is in the news too. I don't know if Mo has the story. Tory Lanez.
Yes.
And Madonna.
What happened with him now?
Madonna's coming for him. She coming for him on social media.
If that old white bitch don't just leave everybody alone. She's such a white stanky.
I think that this was just her moment to try to come out and gain some relevancy again. Because she only comes out once in a while. She pops her head out once in a while and dives into like the latest scandal or something, and then she crawls right back in under her rock.
Well, he's using her song, and she want her money.
Oh, well, I mean, but that happens. So
I was gonna say everybody, yeah.
Deal with the company. Like, go ahead, girl. You don't.
She's a vet in the industry, so you don't drag the artist. You go to the record execs. You go to the producers. You don't drag the artists.
You're the most.
She put it on blast on Twitter.
Madonna is the most biggest culture vultures ever.
Right.
If anybody knows about voguing,
yes,
and that movement,
mm-hmm.
she culture vultured that whole homosexuality. Mm-hmm. Like when I tell you, she ransacked them
from the underground ballrooms in New York,
from the underground ballrooms and house music clubs that I used to be at, when the Voguers used to be on the sidelines and you'd be dancing in the middle and they were always on the sidelines doing what they were doing. And she copped that whole thing and just ran with it and made $1 trillion of it. Shut up, Madonna. Stop. Whatever.
Made housewives. Everybody was voguing during that era and not understanding the culture that it came from.
And let me tell you,
I didn't.
And an unacceptable culture at that. So you don't accept where it came from, but you're doing it in mainstream. That was like one of my biggest problems with that era.
And let me tell you something. At them clubs in New York City, them gay dudes was killing it. Like them gay dudes was doing something that we had never seen before. And I remember being in the club, like, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but what they're doing on such a high level. I didn't get it. But we was at the clubs every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in New York. And I was like, they're killing this. Like when they started taking it to another level, I never vogued, but I knew what
cats.
But I knew what they were doing. I knew what they would do. Yeah, they were doing that shit on a high level. And she copped it, ran with it, made a bunch of money, and probably took like 20 dancers. But you culture vultured that whole culture, girl.
Yeah.
And got away with it.
So I think with something like that, she would sit all the way down.
So Vogue or voguing is a highly stylized modern house dance originating in the late 1980s that evolved out of the Harlem ballroom scene of the 1960s. It gained mainstream exposure when it was featured in Madonna's song and video Vogue.
Not featured. Let's call it what it was. When it was stolen and claimed for her own, because you can't tell nobody that she didn't create voguing.
And there were clubs like the Red Zone. Everybody knows the Tunnel for Flex. The Tunnel was a house music club. There was the Sound Factory, and these young gay men, and I'm gonna say this, and I know Jay would be so awkward right now if he was here. They was in the hood risking their lives to come to these clubs because Pats was literally on some bullshit back then.
That's before it was acceptable. Before it was acceptable.
And I hate to say it, my uncle Frankie was gay, so it never bothered me. Like I grew up in a household where I had one uncle that was a flaming heterosexual, another uncle that was a flaming gay dude. So when I would sit there and watch them dance and stuff like that, but they was coming to the club in some of the most dangerous parts of New York City to do their thing. And I was fascinated by it. Like how they were moving and shit they were doing. I was like, all the dancing that was going on, I was like, wow, that's different. Like, how are they, like, what is it?
And Madonna watered it down. So if you think about it, she stole it and then she watered it down from the true essence of the art form. She really did.
Dog, I was a kid. I was like 22 or 23 years old watching these dudes battle each other. And they was on some old, it was like breakdancing, but it was different. And I was sitting there going like, what am I watching right now? But because my brain wasn't like trapped in like homophobia, I was able to watch the whole thing, and it was dope. It was dope. But Madonna, stop. If somebody jacked you for your thing, go get the company to pay you your money because you jacked the whole entire culture.
But don't come to social media and drag the artist.
Yeah, so stop.
Because you were far way worse. So
I'm sorry, y'all. I missed all the comments because I forget because Jay handles that. But Common does have a daughter. Common has a daughter with a girl named Kim Jones.
Oh wow. I've never seen like her out in the limelight. That's amazing. That's hard to do as an artist, to keep your children out of the limelight.
And I cannot pronounce her name, but she's 24 years old.
Oh wow. Okay.
But Common and Kim Jones.
I should have had kids earlier. Should I maybe?
I say it all the time, Mike. I say it all the time. All my friends are done. The kids graduating from college and off, and I'm still fighting about putting on socks and with.
Maybe I shouldn't have given up 250 that early in the game.
I'm still standing on Legos.
I feel like I should have started earlier, but I still want to have more kids. Like I said, okay, at 50, if I don't have no more, then that's it.
Ooh, child.
Hey, Coach Vision.
I gotta have another kid. Like men
can have children late
kid or something. Yeah,
men can have children late. I mean, I have a great uncle who is much younger than I am. And
you got a great uncle. Wait a minute.
Yes,
you got a great uncle. That's much younger than you. So this is your
he's barely 30.
So this your like mom's brother.
This is my great grandfather's child. God rest his soul.
Oh, okay. Your great grandfather.
Let me tell you
something. He was older. He was older, and he smashed a younger chick and ended up having a baby.
A baby.
Just
Okay.
be glad that Mo was born a female. Just be glad. Just be glad.
If I was a man, I'd be like, who want it?
Just be glad. Just be
If
glad.
I was a man,
that she doesn't
that would
have
be
an
terrible.
actual penis. Just be glad. Just be glad. Because if I wasn't in a relationship right now, I'd be like, I'd be down to have a kid. Like I'd be like,
Yeah, I would spread my seed everywhere. I would spread my seed everywhere. I would want to have kids everywhere. And I think that culturally, that's just back then they had a lot of kids. It was nothing to have, 10 kids and
13 kids.
Yes.
11 kids.
If Mo had a penis, she'd have restraining orders. Like they'd be a problem.
If I had a royal penis, it would definitely be a problem.
Yeah. J. Marie, my biological dad was 66 years old when I was born. I ain't mad at that. And there are 2 more even after that. I ain't mad. Sperm is vicious. Okay. Like sperm is good. Like sperm.
Yeah. My dad's side of the family are very, very warm-blooded creatures. And so I say
warm-blooded creatures.
That you come from a Hispanic household, so Michael Shawn, you understand.
Shawn, I did not know how common it is until I came down here to DFW to dudes that have like 8 or 10 kids, and it's not.
Yeah.
Like I know people who got 11. I'm like, I know for a fact I cannot remember 11 names. 11?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I briefly dated this guy who had 13 kids, and my dad was like, absolutely effing not.
I did that. I dated a guy that was he was a youth pastor, and he had 9 kids.
Oh yeah, well mine wasn't no youth pastor. He was just out there. He had multiple baby moms, and my dad was like, you ain't about to be number 14.
Yeah.
You have 13 kids. Your name got to come straight out the Bible. Like your name.
Yeah. It happens.
Noah.
Because when he first told me, I was like, he lying. He just saying it.
Because that's not the norm these days. That's not the norm to have 13.
J. Marie said she won a 10.
Oh wow.
She said 2 passed away. God bless.
God bless.
But that means you were one of wow.
Mm-hmm.
That means
that's
y'all.
A blessing. That's a blessing. I mean, I was a mistake. I'm just lucky I made it.
You were not a mistake.
I was definitely a mistake, Mike.
You were not a mistake.
I was definitely a mistake. I have come to terms with that.
You had a sister after that. You weren't a mistake. You weren't a mistake.
That's because my parents were married. They ended up getting married at 18.
Yeah, but you weren't a mistake. Like, I mean, all right. Didn't nobody go into the night being like, yo, tonight what we gonna do is we gonna have a kid. But
my mom got pregnant with me the first time that she had sex, so I would consider that a definite mistake.
No, that's actually a miracle.
Sets out.
But you call it a mistake, that's a miracle. Like chances are, like normally, like that sex did not last that long. So the odds are, like the first time
going in, I was a 60-second baby.
Yeah, like you were fast. You were not a mistake. You were not a mistake.
You were fast.
You were not a mistake. You're not a mistake. You're not a mistake. All right. We done? We good?
Yes.
Are we done? Are we done?
Are we done?
Yeah, how about
that?
Are
we done?
I did have the what's the name? Did do that. Morning, y'all.
J. Marie, you do not look like you have 3 children. You look amazing.
No, J. Marie looks super young. J. Marie looks super 17 years old.
Yeah, she looks like she's sipping out the fountain of youth. 3 kids.
Super young.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this all up, y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed it will end. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness, and don't let nobody take that from you. It's Michael Shawn, Jay Black, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo, and everybody who has something to do with Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also